welcome back to the Dissenters D&D campaign.
Had to unmute myself, sorry. Hi, welcome back, Thornlings. We're so excited that you're joining us. Before we jump into our recap, we have some announcements as usual. First off, join Emily and me on Thursdays at 7 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time to join us for some fun Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough, and it's been enjoyable because I know a lot of things and Emily doesn't know most things.
Yeah, on Baldur's Gate 3.
But it's fun! And if this is your first time joining us but are not aware, this is an interactive D&D campaign. And what does that mean? You can help the players make decisions or even affect their roles. How this works is we use polls, and in those polls the players might be like, hey, I want help with this role, and you can decide to help them or hinder them. And they'll be like, hey, these are my choices, what should I do? And then you can vote on which choice they should do. So, super fun, but here's the extra thing. If there's something a player does that you really think was cool or that you loved or was super funny, you can give them inspiration, which they can then use to help or hinder their roles anytime, which is also super helpful for them to also know that they're doing stuff that you like. Let's see. Oh, we're on social media. Crazy. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. We have Twitch, YouTube. We're also now on Patreon, and you can become a member for free. And if you want to support us, you can join the $1 a month membership plan. There's no exclusive content at this time. However, that $1 does go right back into making the content that you love. And it is helpful for us to be able to keep producing that. So if you want to support us, you can do so on Patreon. Yeah, TikTok. Oh, if you're watching from TikTok, you can also vote on these choices in the dice rolls and stuff. Just put it in the comments. We're looking out for it. So don't feel like you're excluded just because you're on TikTok. Right, back to social medias. We're also on Discord, and you can come and join us and all the other awesome Thornlings we have to have this awesome community, chat with each other, share wins, or connect with other content creators. You can ask us questions. Sometimes we even do games with the Thornlings there, so it's super fun. Go join us on Discord. We also put announcements on there as they come. Of course, we have super exciting news because we have a new campaign keeper that came out. And Emily, what is a campaign keeper?
I'm so glad you asked. Oh my goodness. Have you guys ever struggled with taking notes in your campaign or even not taking notes, and then your dungeon master's like, oh my goodness, there was this one artifact that you needed to know about because it's changing the world, and you're like, I had that? Yeah, no. The campaign keeper is yours. This is the fix all master note taking problem. No. This is how you can become a master note taker yourself. So the campaign keeper is a campaign notebook where you can keep all of your campaign notes in there. But in addition, it is customizable to how you want to make it. You can add all of the information of your character, your adventuring party, your background inventory, unique items, companions. You can even track the days you've traveled in the campaign and keep a very, you can have it as a custom calendar in here because Sierra wants to use a custom calendar for this campaign, so I've made it customized to that because it can do that. It's so cool.
You make me sound so extra.
No, it's all good things. It's all good things. You can put major, minor NPCs in here. This is a masterpiece of a book. So you can become the best and most masterful note taker there is. And your DM will love you. Or GM. It is system agnostic, which means it's compatible with basically every other TTRPG out there. So it's super awesome, super nice. And we've got, as Sierra has said, we've got some fancy covers available. So this one I'm sporting, and most of the cast is sporting. is our second edition of the Campaign Keeper. It has 200 pages, super nice, and our OG cover design with a little dragon in the dice, the Rosemary logo a bit. And then Sierra over there is sporting our Nori's Notes edition, if you guys are fans of the Harbinger's D&D campaign. It has a couple extra special pages in there, and they're a little bit more decorated to call back on some fun moments of the Harbinger's D&D campaign, but it is still fully customizable to how you want it to be, and it's got a freaking cool design. But here's the best, one of the other really awesome things, as Caitlin keeps like vanishing from the stream, but Caitlin's character Kaya, her spellbook just dropped in one of these. So you can now get Kaya's spellbook from the Dissenters D&D campaign in hardcover or print version of a Campaign Keeper. So you can take the best notes just as Kaya takes the best spells. So yeah, Campaign Keepers, they're the best. Hope you guys love them.
You can get them off of our website.
RosemaryPGstudios.com.
And on Amazon. So go check those out. They're awesome, and they're super helpful, and I love mine. But I refuse to write in it until I can be a player.
Yeah, that's right, because all of these right now are our player-facing editions. So these are specifically for if you're a player in a campaign, so you can take the best notes. We do have a Dungeon Master edition that will be coming out in X amount of time. Hopefully soon. We're working on it. But the reason we're taking so long to work on it is because we want it to be as quality as the rest of our books for you guys.
It's gonna be awesome. So follow us on our social medias and you can get updates on those, which is awesome.
Yeah.
All right, last announcement is one of our Thornlings actually started their own YouTube channel. So if you want to support a fellow Thornling, you should check out, if you want to, Steve Weber's. No,
it's Daggerheart Characters is his.
Yeah, okay.
Is his thing.
Daggerheart's Characters. It was made by Steve Weber. If you see him in the chat sometimes, he's awesome.
Yeah.
Daggerheart Characters. That's the channel's name, or just the.
That's the channel's name.
Okay, yeah, Daggerheart Characters.
So then I'm gonna pull it up real quick just to make sure I'm saying the right one. It is Daggerheart Characters. Yep.
Yeah, Daggerheart Characters. So if you want to support a fellow Thornling, you can go check them out. We love hearing about other Thornlings, your successes, and we love hearing your projects that you're doing, and we just love being involved in all of it. So this is awesome, and we're so glad we had the opportunity to share that.
Yes. And additionally, if you're in our Discord, you can do shout outs in the shout outs channel. So you can shout out to all of your channels or anything that you're working on, because we do want to have that community of supporting one another.
Yes. So support each other. Y'all amazing. And let's get into continuing the traumatization of our players here.
Mm-hmm.
Not on purpose. They did it to themselves. Sort of. We are going to have our recap by Megan today. I believe that's Megan. Okay, yeah.
Yes, I will be doing the recap for today. After a big day of partying and a big murder mystery as to what could have happened to the Duke's bodyguard, we wake up the next day and decide that our next plan is to head back to Vale and take care of what could possibly be another Moliency seat there. But before we can travel, we must prepare. So we did what no one should ever do, and we split the party to run as many errands as we possibly could. Starting off with Castil, he goes and does grocery shopping, and that was the whole thing. Figuring out what foods to get, or what else we might need, getting bedding for Kaya, because hers isn't the best. Sorry, Kaya. So yeah, Castil was just was just shopping to make sure we had any provisions that we needed. Zilli and Rayla, they go to the temple to find out more about paladins and what they could do, because Rayla had questions after finding out that she can talk to animals. It was a complete surprise. And in response, the head of the temple gives her 2 pamphlets that were meant for kids. The first one she already knew much about, so she just passed that one on to Zilli, and Zilli just looked through all the pictures while she read the other one about spells. And she was very shocked about all the different kinds of spells that she could use, not just for talking to animals, but even finding out she can detect if food is poisoned and purify it. Her problem of not being able to eat has been solved. She just needs to figure out how to do it. So she has been getting very excited about what she can do spell-wise as a paladin, because she had no idea that she could do any of this. And after finding out that there was stuff on the back, like a coloring page and a crossword puzzle, they do that for a while before Rayla had fulfilled a long-kept promise and got Zilli some cake for the very first time. And as they are enjoying that slice of cake, we cut to Paige and Kaya, who go back to Jalora's house to discuss what their next plan is and everything that's been going on lately. And when getting there, we find out that Jalora had her baby, so she is now caring for a newborn as well. And the discussion went pretty well, as Jalora found out that Paige and Kaya are both curse breakers, the ones who saved Ingwood and who restored the rightful heir of the throne by proof, by getting the sword. And Paige had told her that he will be leaving again to go to Vale, to go help more people. And during this discussion, Kaya is doing what she can, to help Jalora, as she is still recovering from having her baby. After that discussion, we all meet back at the Duke's house and find out that the execution that they have put together is happening right in front of the house. So, Paige and Castil both hurry Zilli into the house, as she is still distracted by how good the cake was. They hurry her into the house so she doesn't have to witness what's going on. Kaya stays outside a little longer to take care of some things. And Rayla stays behind to watch just enough of it, meaning to leave right before they lit the pyre. But as that happens, she fails a sanity check and is standing there frozen for 1 minute, making it way longer than she meant to. And this causes her to make another sanity check, and this causes her to get amnesia, and she forgets a lot. So, now not knowing what happened, where she is, or anything like that, she takes the next step that she thinks is logical and goes back to the temple to try and find out what's going on. And she does, and everyone is confused as to why the Sunstrider is now acting friendly and like she doesn't know what is going on, because they don't know that she doesn't know what is going on. And after like an hour of getting back inside, it was a good while, everyone realizes Rayla did not return. This could be a bad thing. So,
could be.
It could be. It totally could be. Could be not. We don't know. So we gather together and we head back out to town to try and find her again. And that is where we ended.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, so we will start with the main party. Paige is experiencing some hallucinations. As I recall, Kaya noticed, and you guys were headed towards the temple after asking around. What do you guys want to do as you're walking towards the temple?
Castil also noticed.
Oh, thank you.
But yeah. So
Yes.
Kaya would immediately stop and she'd be like, You good? Like, what's going on?
He jumps a little bit. Oh, good. He looks at you. He squints his eyes a little bit. He's like, yeah. He looks away from you. He's like, I'm good. I'm Paige good. Paige. Okay,
you
Paige not
definitely
good.
do not look good.
Paige not good.
What's going on?
I think we need to find Rayla fast, because Rayla could be in danger. He kind of is muttering to himself. He's
You see
really
Rayla
pushing
beckoning
these
to you.
words out. He's like,
she'll put her hands on your shoulder to shoulders to be like, hey, look at me. You're looking everywhere else. Like, what is going on? Like, what are you seeing?
Paige, think we should get Rayla. Very worried. It's scary. We
Okay.
should find her.
And Kaya will look to Castil like, do you know what's going on? Like,
He kind of just shakes his head because he's not entirely certain. I mean, this is different from when he had his hallucinations, so he doesn't know how Paige reacts to them. Therefore, he doesn't know these are hallucinations. He just looks panicked. So he'd probably just kind of give a slight shrug, like, "It's okay. We will go find her. That's what we're doing right now."
Yes.
We're going
Good.
yeah.
last place we knew
All
where she
right.
was.
Yes. We're gonna go take a look. All right. If you need anything, let us know. And she's gonna keep an eye on him because she's like, bro, it's not okay.
Paige
And
will say. Paige will say.
Bad time to not be a bard with calm emotions. There's not much Castil can do at the moment to kind of help him outside of just, all right, we need to go find Rayla. So he's gonna maybe try and pick up the
Yeah.
pace a little bit.
yep, Kaya will also go a little faster, keep checking on him, but also look around with Castil.
Okay. As you guys are traveling, Paige, your hallucinations, as the closer you're getting for that time to end, the more intense they're becoming. And Rayla's going from a happy beckoning person to more sinister. And there are moments where you come around a corner and she has her sword out and is looking at you. And bodies
Ooh.
at her feet and just all these little things. And then even at one point you come across burned bodies and she's holding a torch above them as if she just did the deed of that. And the more you go, the more sinister it's becoming. And you just get the feeling that she is just waiting for the moment which she can cook you as a bird, have you for lunch.
Mm.
Yum.
Okay. Emily, high or low?
Me? Oh, a little low for me?
you.
Let's go
Yeah, you.
low.
Okay. We'll do low.
We'll do low.
Pull out the sword.
I did pull out. When Sierra started describing that, I was like, Kobe, get me the sword, quick, quick! He's the best.
Fulfilling
Okay.
his husband duties, grabbing the sword for his wife.
Yes,
So you said low.
it is PG. Sorry, Steve.
PG. It's PG sword. It's a PG sword.
Yeah.
So I rolled high, so I'm going to roll a sanity check.
Yes.
Okay, but guys, technically it wouldn't be
Vicious cycle.
cannibalism because he's a bird. It'd be chicken.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's how that works.
that's how that works.
Another sanity check.
That's a fail.
That's a fail. All right,
What'd
I'll
you
roll my
roll?
dice.
Fail, but it is a fail.
A 9, which is exactly a fail.
Mhm.
This is like my favorite dynamic of the game for sure.
Okay, while you're looking that up, I just gotta say, so the funny thing is that I'm actually a fencer, so I have an actual fencing sword in my apartment. It's just somewhere around here at this point. But yes, I could. I'm not saying I'm like the best, but I'm a decent enough swordsman, I feel like. I'd say I'm
Saying-
decent.
Yeah, out of all of the players, you probably have the most actual experience with a sword.
I was taught how to fence with pool noodles, I'll have you know.
Oh, I see.
I learned how to fight with a broadsword when my family did taekwondo.
Ooh, that's fun.
Oh, that's cool.
Megan might have you beat, actually. I forget.
I don't
Megan's
know.
like
I was learning saber
genuinely
also.
fight person.
I did shotguns in Boy Scouts.
No, there it is.
Sierra and I fought people with boffer weapons for like how
Hey, I was
many
pretty
years?
good with that.
Yeah, we were really. They called us the dynamic duo or something like
dynamic, something like that.
something like that.
Nice.
We
'Cause
got really good at it.
we
It
were
was
really
fun.
good.
I was always really good with a bow.
Ooh,
That's
see,
about it.
there we go. We
Yeah,
got the
same
archer
here.
in the room.
I can play Smash Brothers.
He has
Greg,
experience
TV.
in all
I can play
fields.
Minecraft.
Dang it.
No, okay, I need you to roll 1d100, please.
Hopefully, it's not amnesia
Oh
again.
boy.
That'd be good. 46.
This was a short-term one, though, right?
That's a
Yes.
46.
Well,
46,
Steve
okay,
did
and then roll
taekwondo.
1d10.
That's awesome.
7.
So for 7 minutes, you begin to babble and are incapable of normal speech or spellcasting.
Oh, that's
Paige is
fine.
Nice.
He does
breaking
that.
down.
Oh no.
I do that anyways.
Oh no.
You just hear Paige. He like all of a sudden because he's probably like following you guys. I know Kaya explicitly stated that she would keep an eye on him, but you see his eyes sort of like going around from side to side as it has been, but you see his beak start opening and sort of like chattering and then like making noises, not necessarily speech, but more like animal noises and like the noises of like objects, like doors closing or like footsteps or like clanking of metal or those sorts of things. It is not loud. This is mostly under his breath, but you would definitely hear it since you're watching.
This is probably the best person to have gotten
Oh,
the
no.
babbling insanity.
Yeah. He's
I love
gone
how
full
Rayla's
bird.
just like,
I'm just like, let me be evil right now.
I'll take you down.
I'm full committed.
Have you heard the story of Darth Rayla?
Darth Rayla.
Not a story the Jedi would have told you.
Oh no, Paige is the pen sword from Percy Jackson.
No, you're all doomed. All right. Oh, Kaya dropped out.
Oh
Well, she was the one noticing, so Kaya's back.
It's like really glitchy for me. I was trying to like reset it.
Mm,
Maybe it'll be better.
Mayhaps.
The school needs
Hopefully.
better Wi-Fi. Those like school apartments
garbage.
Mhm.
is garbage Wi-Fi.
Facts. Yeah.
But
But yeah, that's what Paige does. He's babbling.
Okay, is there anything you guys want to do while he's babbling, or you guys just gonna listen to him babble as you walk? I'm fine if you do. I just.
I
This-
feel like at this point, Kaya would be like, you need to sit down. Like, we'll keep looking. Like, you should just.
Do you want to? If you'd like, we can go back to the hotel and start going through some counting coins, counting all the shinies.
Yeah, how about we do that?
All right. Do you want to take him, or I can take him, Kaya? She froze.
No! What a position to freeze
the
on.
perfect position, though.
Should we all just sit here like that until she comes back?
Oh my gosh, yes, actually. Or, no, it's just-
Wait, which way is it?
It's
Oh no.
it's
so
the other
glitchy
way.
right now.
Oh, she's back. Ah, she's gone. Okay, darn it. That was hilarious.
Well, we could say either because she's not here to make a decision, either I could just take her, or we could say that,
Okay.
oh, she's back, never mind. I would love to
Hi.
be your character for you.
Okay. What? Sorry. Last thing I heard was Paige knocking on his. Making
Oh, yeah.
noises.
Castil had asked you, do you want to take him back, or should I?
Well, you're a better hunter than I am, so I guess I'll take him back.
Alright. Just... here's a couple coins extra you can use to start keep him distracted.
Thank you.
Find something shiny.
Have you seen this before? Like, is this normal?
No.
Like, has this happened?
I've seen people get anxious, but I haven't seen him get anxious. So just
Okay. All right. You just go find her. Promise me you'll find her.
we'll find her. From the sounds of
Okay.
it, she's just at the temple. That's at least what everybody's saying.
Okay. All right. Go. Just hurry before she decides to leave.
Come on, Zilli. Pick up the pace a little bit.
Rayla's probably already gone.
Where's the party
At this
again?
point.
Again. Paige just kind of like nods, and he goes with Kaya as he just like makes a horse trotting sound as he's just like following her for a
She's just
second.
like gently like, all
Ready to
right,
cook
like come on.
nuts.
Like she's not touching you, but she's like kind of like guiding you with her arm. Like, all right, like let's go. Like, what do you see? Like, what do you, like trying to just distract him from whatever he's thinking about.
We know that you're hallucinating. So what do you see? Focus on that.
Look at the clouds. Aren't they so pretty? They're shaped like Rayla, all of them.
No, they're shaped like cooked turkeys, aka bird people.
No. Yeah, Kaya would be like, oh, look at the clouds. Like, what do you like?
Isn't that one beautiful? It's a severed head.
She's like, okay, maybe not. Maybe okay. Let's just keep walking.
Or there's a turkey face. Oh no!
Oh, this is amazing. Okay. So you guys head back to the Duke's place, and while you were doing that, Castil and Zilli, anything you want to talk about before you get to the temple? I'm okay if you don't. I just want to give you the chance.
I think we're good.
Yeah, Zilli's just gonna be calling out for Rayla.
Okay. You guys do eventually reach the temple. You go in, and there's no Rayla. But you see various people walking around. What do you want to do?
You grab the closest clergyman.
Ends
we
up
had heard
being
that
the guy with a clipboard, half elf, glasses.
we had heard a companion of ours had come by here. Goes by Rayla. Sunstrider.
Oh, the Sunstrider. Yes, she did come through here. She was a little weird. Yeah.
Weird how?
She was asking her standing with the gods. She wanted to know if she was, in the nine hells or not.
I guess we all do, but sounds. You kind of look at Zilli, kind of sounds like a midlife crisis. She's not that old.
You'd be right.
Zilli's gonna be asking you about that later.
Oh, she did say she was hungry.
Did she say where she was going next, by chance?
I recommended some food places.
Could you tell us which ones? It really helped narrow our search down. She had vanished, and we just want to make sure she's doing all right, especially after what you had just mentioned.
Yeah, I believe she's going to the Seabound Brewers Clam and Stew. I think that was what it was.
This is where we find out she had a seafood allergy that she had forgotten. And all right, yeah. Thank you so very much. Was there anything else that seemed off about her, by chance?
She doesn't know much about being a paladin.
That's not anything
But that's
new.
normal.
It's weird though.
It is weird. Thank you.
She's also
have
a
a blessed day.
Sunstrider, so
She's a Sunstrider.
Be careful.
I have no idea what that means, but all right, let's go.
Also, Steve Weber said in the chat, she said she was going hungry. Now you know something's wrong.
Yeah. Rayla admitting that she's hungry?
No. Okay.
Guess we're going to the clam and stew or whatever.
Yes. As you guys are looking for that, we will actually go to Rayla.
How far across this town are you dragging us?
Well, so Rayla, once she left, she's still waving and smiling at people, even though a lot of them are turning away. And she's instantly in this place.
So sorry. Well, you eventually get there, so you can keep talking.
I was gonna say, she actually ends up following her nose a little bit, where whatever smells good that she's around, she'll go up to that and look through the shop window and be like, food, oh my goodness, it smells so good, until she eventually ends up here because it smelled so good.
Well, you can decide what it is that just smelled so good, but this is where it is. This is the map.
She doesn't have to go to the clam and
You don't
stew.
have to. Where do you think we would have gone to?
I don't know. Something hearty. Not quite seafood, I feel like. I feel like she would have gone for something maybe if she smelled meat.
Steak?
Yeah,
Chicken?
Steak or chicken.
Guys find her eating chicken. Yeah. So I think you would have ended up at the mid
I mean, she could just go
collar
to...
tavern kind of area is I think where you would have kind of ended up, where they got some really nice meats, hearty good old tavern food and
Okay.
potatoes and stuff. I feel like that's kind of where you would have ended up.
Okay. Is that where
Well,
you
if you
want
could-
me to end up? That's the
I'm
real
just
question.
off of what you're saying, that's what it sounds like. I can make this
Yeah.
whatever. This is just the map I have.
Okay, awesome. Let's say she ended up in a classic tavern.
classic tavern.
Adventurers.
Time to get a new party. I'm just kidding.
They're like, let's get a Sunstrider. And it's like, okay.
Yeah, so this place isn't super busy right now. There was just an execution, which you don't know this, but for everyone else's benefit and audience, because of that, a lot of people don't have a ton of appetite, or they decide to just like go home and eat, don't want to be in the public eye. So there's not a ton of people in this tavern, but it's pretty much what you see is what you see. Over here, on this side down here, this is the like desk to get food.
Can I just say how bizarre this has to have looked? A person witnessed an execution and decided, I'm famished. The one person with an appetite in the whole city. Not really, but.
Who was a part of all of this too. It wasn't even like she's a random citizen. Like, no, she was.
And she's a Sunstrider.
And she's a Sunstrider who apparently has a taste for blood, I guess. She just kind of like waltzes in and is like, looks around and she goes, oh, it smells divine. And she's gonna walk around. She's gonna wave at the people over at this table.
As you're going around that table, the girl goes, Daddy, her shield. And he goes, don't look at her.
And she's just gonna be like, okay, I guess he doesn't want her to look at Red. I mean, there was just like a fire in the square earlier, so maybe. Hello, people at this table.
They just don't even look at you.
She's just, okay. To each their own.
Don't even look.
Excuse me.
Oh!
Hi.
Oh! Hello, hello. Oh. She's like looking you up and down, this old lady is.
Hi, yes. I am famished. I was wondering if you have any good food here.
Oh. Yeah? Yeah, we do.
Oh, great. She's gonna like fish into her backpack and like she'll pull out.
Go in the back. And she like says to this little girl with her, and the little girl goes, why? I said so. Go in the back. So she'll go. Grumbles, flies off her stool, and goes in the back.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
She'll pull.
Yes, a list of things.
Cool. She's gonna like set down this like coin purse and like look through it. And then what she's gonna pull out is she's gonna pull out 2 gold pieces and 3 silver pieces and 1 copper piece, and she's gonna like set them on the table. She's gonna be like, how much will this get me? I don't really know. I know that this is, and then she's gonna stop herself and be like, thinking, I probably shouldn't say this. And then she just, how much will this get me?
High or low, Emily?
Yeah, she's gonna scam me. Hi. Cause Rayla has high hopes for people.
Right. Well, a gold piece can get you a full chicken and some vegetables.
Oh, cool.
And if you want a soup, we can do that for a few more silver. And
sure.
I don't have any more drinks. They're all out.
Oh, no drinks.
No wines? Mm-mm.
No.
None.
No water?
I mean, I guess. There's water.
No mead?
No mead. It's out.
Oh, okay. Won't serve her alcohol. Rayla's about to be broke again. Yep. She'll be like, Okay, and she'll just push the money that she set out just over.
Okay. That's the. Are you doing just all of it or just
All
the
of
one gold?
it. All of it, because she doesn't really know. She's like,
Well, did she forget how to like count money and all that stuff as well, or is it just? Because I was
Yeah.
under the impression it was only like not the daily living necessities, but the
I don't know.
memories, family.
It
She
said
has
that she
access to her
forgot-
features.
Yeah, she has access to her features, but she's forgotten everything except her name, is what it said. But she has access to her
Okay.
features. So I'm assuming that she like understands the concept of money, but maybe not necessarily like she knows how to count. But I think she's forgetting how much like things would cost, kind of a thing.
Okay.
Is kind of how I'm thinking of it. And so she's kind of like, well, I know I've got some money, so I'm just going to throw some out and toss it at her for food. Because she's kind of
yeah.
like, I don't know how much this is going to cost me. I don't really want to do the math.
Right. So 2 full chickens?
Sure.
Or are you wanting some
Whatever
more?
this'll get, you know, just a meal.
Okay, that's a rather big meal.
I'm famished.
Okay. She'll take all the coins you set out.
And any sort of drink,
Honestly-
just anything that there is to wash things down with.
Right. Yeah.
Thank
Have a
you.
seat.
Absolutely, and she's gonna sit right next to this dude here.
He looks at you like he ignored you, but you sit down and he's like, "Excuse me."
Oh, hi, sorry. Were you saving the seat for someone? I don't want to be an intrusion.
I mean, I can always save a seat for a pretty girl.
Oh, you're so sweet. What does he look
One way of
like?
putting it.
What does he look like?
He has a hood up, and you can see that he has like some black hair, like
Mm-hmm.
hanging out. He has a crooked nose. It looks like it's been broken before. And he has like a 5 o'clock shadow kind of coming in, and
Okay.
some leather and like cotton clothes mix. Kind of has like roguish features to him.
Okay. So she'll just be like, not so bad yourself. Well, I'm just waiting for some food. I think she said there
wonderful.
might be a lot, so you're welcome to share as well. You know?
Oh, she's going to share. Who knew a Sunstrider would be so accommodating?
I've been getting that a lot lately.
Uh-huh. And, well, if you're gonna share with us, obviously we have to share with you.
Oh, you don't have to. You know, I'm just trying to be, you know, light and a little nice. So,
Oh, no problem at all. Here, have some meat. And he slides his
Oh.
big cup over.
well, thank you. She wouldn't give me any, actually, funnily enough.
How rude.
She's actually going to kind of be chatting, so she's not going to drink it quite yet, but it's going to be in front of her.
Okay.
As she's just kind of chatting, like, what's your name?
My name is Lynn.
Lindor?
Nope, it's Lynn.
Lynn. Okay, nice to meet you, Lynn. My name's Rayla.
Rayla, what a pretty name.
Oh, thank you.
The other
I got it
guy's
from
like,
somewhere.
try to hold back a laugh. And he's like, yep.
Oh, and what's your name? I'm so sorry, I forgot to ask.
Oh, my name is Dem.
Dem?
As he's like looking at your cup, he's like, Dem. Yeah, Dem.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Lynn and Dem, super nice to meet you guys. You know, it has been such a wild couple minutes.
Yeah, this has been wild, alright.
I know, right? What have you guys been up to today?
You know, watching an execution, getting
An
some food.
execution.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah, you didn't hear about it? There was a traitor that was caught. Was burned, actually, for his crimes, yeah.
Oh, you know what? I think I might have been there because I remember seeing some fires in the square earlier.
Well, that would have been it.
Yeah. That's wild.
So unpleasant business. But you know, you gotta eat.
Yeah.
Even if they can't anymore.
Yeah, I guess.
After a few minutes, the old lady does come over and she lays out 2 really well-cooked chickens. She has a plate of nice vegetables and potatoes.
Ooh, yum.
There's a cup of water she brings over, and there's a little stew that has some clam, a clam stuck on the edge
Oh, cute.
of the bowl. You know how they have the cups with the lemon? She's done that with a clam.
Oh, cute.
And then there's also some sliced pieces of bread with some butter
Cool.
on the plate.
She's gonna end up just kind of setting it all in front of in between all the group here, you know? And she's gonna say, actually, ma'am, would you mind bringing 3 empty plates and me and my new friends here are gonna, just eat up?
She seems to look at you and then look at them and then has a moment of concern, and then it goes to disgust. And she's like, of course, Sunstrider. And she'll go get the plates.
Okay.
Man, she was mighty rude to you.
What do you mean?
Did you not see her face?
I mean, I just assumed she probably smelled something bad.
Oh, maybe she smelled something bad. Dem. She's like, yeah, Lynn. She definitely smelled something bad. It was probably you. He's like, oh, Dem. Can you believe this guy, Rayla?
Yeah. Jeez. She
It's
looks
called
like a little
bantering.
kinky. Oh, okay.
Joking
Just
around.
want to make sure. And she's gonna grab a chicken leg and just start munching on it. She's like, oh my gosh, this is the best thing I've eaten ever. And she's tearing into this chicken and grabbing potatoes and starting to eat. Are they eating anything?
They're kind of watching you and oh. But Lynn will pull over some chicken and he'll pull out a knife and he'll actually cut some off for himself and skewer it.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of chomps on the chicken and he's watching you. And once he's done with that slice, he'll leave the knife still in his hand. And you do notice a pattern on it, a circle with an X on one side, a circle on another, and a squiggle line between them.
That is...
Ah.
Oh, I know that. Rayla does not know that,
On
but
the
I know
dagger,
that.
and he's watching you, and then he'll take another slice and eat it as he's watching you. Oh, careful! You're gonna choke or something. You're scarfing this down. Yeah, have some of the meat.
Oh, thanks. I can't remember the last time I've eaten.
Couldn't be me. No, I can't skip a meal.
Oh,
You're taking another bite.
yeah, it feels like I haven't eaten in months, which is, I mean, probably not true, But she's down half the chicken at this point, half of one of the chickens, and half of the veggie plates. And she's gonna actually drink some of the stew, and then when he's have some meat, she's like, oh, okay. And just start drinking some of the meat. So she'll drink some of that and be like, ooh, that tastes good. It's got a
Right,
little
it
kick
does.
to it.
Oh yeah. definitely does. You're welcome to all of it. I mean, you brought us a chicken. And he's gonna take another piece with his knife.
She's like, yeah, totally. Thank you. Thanks for sharing your drink. So, like, where are you guys from in the area?
Oh, we're actually passing through. Actually.
Oh, fun. Where from?
Damn, where? Why don't you tell about where we're from? And he goes, yeah, actually, we are from... He's like, goes silent for a moment. He's like, damn, has the pretty woman got your tongue?
Oh, you flatter me. I'm not pretty.
Of course you are. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, Rayla.
Oh, well, that's sweet.
And he kind of like kicks Dem under the table. He's like, Dem, stop being shy. Talk to the lady. We're working on this. He goes, right, we're from Cutburn. Yeah.
Quinta Cutburn?
No, Cutburn.
Cutburn. Okay.
Cutburn. He's like moving the stuff on the table awkwardly.
She's gonna drink some more mead. She goes, oh, Cutburn.
Where are you from, Rayla?
That's a really good question. Probably nearby.
What'd you say your last name was?
A Sunstrider.
Sunstrider. Oh, right. And he's gonna take some more meat. He's like, oh, you know, actually, I've heard that name before. I believe it's Ghost to Vale. The family resides in Vale, yeah.
Oh. So yeah, maybe I'm from there. Or maybe they're cousins or something, you know? You never know how big your family is.
Oh, yeah.
Do you
So
guys
what are you doing in Ingwood?
That's a good question. Probably just here to meet some nice folks, you know?
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, I'm sure this meal cost you a lot. Do you need a job? It's gonna take another piece of meat.
A job? Ooh. Probably. She kind of like looks down at the food and she goes, man, lunch was a little expensive, so I probably have to get some more, you know, like money. So probably
Oh, yeah.
need some income flowing in.
Yeah. Well, we actually, Dan, don't we have an opening in our caravan? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, one of them got eaten by and then Dem goes, by an owlbear. And then goes, yeah, the owlbear. It was crazy.
Oh.
Feathers
my.
everywhere.
Wild.
But, you know, someone like you, a sword and a shield, I am sure we could definitely use your hand on our caravan.
Oh, absolutely. What kind of work is it?
Oh, we transport goods. Yeah.
Oh,
Between
fun.
cities. You know, it's very difficult, especially because of the nighttime and all. It's hard work.
I'm assuming that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, the night, it's hard to see at night. Need some lanterns and torches and stuff.
Of course. And, you know, there's monsters out at night.
Yes. Okay, dang. All right. Well, let's make sure we stop that.
Yeah, that's why we gotta travel with the caravan. Right, Dem? Because, yeah, make sure the goods don't get eaten.
Oh, I just kind of assumed they were textiles. Are they like food-related goods?
And Lynn looks at him like, go on. And Dem goes, yeah. There's you know, Cutburn, it's known for its apples.
Ooh, oh, apples.
Yeah.
Man, I can't remember the last time I had an apple.
Well, Lynn goes, I'm sure if you join our caravan, we can sneak you one.
Oh, I wouldn't want to do anything criminal.
Banter, Rayla. Banter.
I know I'm bantering back. I think I did it
you
right.
got me, Rayla. You got me. See, this is wonderful. You're already meshing with the group.
There we go. See, this is such a great time. She polishes off the mead and is like... This is also like the first time she's had mead in like a very long time.
And as you I want you to make a constitution.
Yeah. I figured at that point. Does it have an actual kick to it? Aside from normal?
About to find out.
Yeah, let's see how well Rayla is at holding her drink. Not that good, apparently.
If it's just a drink, we have no idea what they slipped in your cup.
I mean, this is exactly why she doesn't take food from other people.
This is really funny that this is what happens the first time she accepts food. Also, PSA, if you are at any social gathering and someone you do not know offers you a drink, perhaps do not ingest the contents of said drink. It's actually probably something you want to avoid completely.
Do not take drinks from strangers, people.
Do not take drinks from strangers.
Do not be
food in
Rayla.
general.
This is
I
all
got-
for content. Don't actually do this at home.
Yes.
No, don't do this at home.
Hashtag content.
That's an
people.
8.
Also, it is not content if you do it at home, so do not do it at home for content.
Fact, actually.
That's
I
funny.
got an
PSA
8.
over.
Okay, what did you roll? Sorry, I got distracted.
8.
8. That's a fail.
Yeah, what's funny is I have a +2, so I rolled a 6.
Oh. So you are drunk.
Drunk
This-
Rayla!
You have disadvantage on all of your skill checks while drunk.
Okay.
Do paladins
Okay.
get resistance to being
Not yet.
poisoned?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
This isn't poison. This is
I'm
just
I'm
mead.
resistant. I do have
I mean-
divine health, so I'm immune to disease.
That's not
Yeah,
a disease.
exactly.
So a
Fine.
werewolf can't infect me.
She can't get COVID.
I can't get COVID.
But is a werewolf a
Oh.
disease or is that a
Lycanthropy is a
curse? It's qualified as a disease.
It's a
well. I mean, if you're in
curse, I believe.
Skyrim rules, it's a disease.
This is your world, Sierra. You decide.
It
I
could
can
be
double-
a curse,
Might
or it
actually
could.
not into lycanthropy.
If lycanthropy is spread through a bite, then it is a disease. But if lycanthropy is like something that someone has to curse on you, then it's a curse.
Cool.
So the way that it is spread will define what
Understandable.
it is.
I mean, it could be both.
So it could be it.
She's
Alright.
immune to the bite, but she's not immune to someone laying a curse on her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that could be the effect.
Cool.
Anyways, sorry. Rayla's
So you're
Oh.
a little tipsy.
she's gonna be like she's gonna like kind of like put her elbow kind of on the other guy's shoulder, and she's gonna be like, man, this is such a great time. I'm meeting so many cool people.
She's starting to get this badger down, Dem.
Yeah, you guys are great guys. Oh, I don't even know.
Well, are you full, Rayla?
Oof. I am so full. I've eaten so much food.
Well, I'm assuming you don't have a
She's like,
place to stay tonight.
Probably not.
Oh, well then you should come with us now and meet our caravan leader. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Get you
cool.
that job. I'm sure we can lend you a. And then Dem goes, a wagon to sleep in. And he goes, yes, a wagon to sleep in. They got tents on them and everything.
Oh, cool.
Right, let's go. And he's gonna like get up and he's gonna like link arms with you, Rayla.
And she's gonna be like, okay.
And he and Dem will start to lead you out of the tavern
She's like,
into the night as it is like dusk now.
she's like, whoa. The sky almost looks like the fires from earlier.
Oh Oh yeah, you're right. Very, very terrifying. As he like pats your hand.
Gosh.
We're gonna cut to Castil and Zilli, and then from them we'll go to Kaya and Paige. And then we'll go
Steve-
back to it.
Steve is saying the group is an hour behind her, aren't they?
Yes. Castil and Zilli, you.
Well-
Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say they have picked up the pace a little bit, so I don't know if they're exactly an hour. If she's been meandering versus them.
Well, the hour behind is you guys didn't notice she was gone for like an hour.
Yes, that's true.
So
I will say that when they exit the tavern, as soon as like there's like a clear corner or something like that, Rayla will vomit. Like not purposefully, but because she just ate so much food and like gorged herself after starving herself.
everyone's patting your back. I'm holding your hair back, and they're like, "Oh, get it out,
And she's like,
get it out."
"You guys are great friends."
So yeah, we got your back, Rayla. Don't worry about it. Just get it out. As they're like patting your back.
Mhm.
Okay, Castil, Zilli. So you guys are picking up your pace. You do find the place that was mentioned, and as you walk in, you do not see Rayla in here.
Okay, and they would have been asking about her on the way as well, occasionally, or at least Castil would have occasionally, just to make sure, like, hey, we know this is where she was headed, but we don't know if she's done anything else along the way.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Most people that are like you'll find on the street have been walking around, so they wouldn't have actually seen her. So they're gonna be like, "Nope, sorry."
might
So-
try. Oh, go ahead.
So what time is it? Is it like midnight, or is it like
No,
I
it's
don't know.
dusk.
So it's dusk. So it's about the same time as when she leaves, or because dusk is only very short.
Correct. Time-wise, you guys have been behind an hour. She's probably walking, and then she spent some time there, and then she left. I would say this is, yes, the same time,
If not like right as she's like exiting,
like or like right as dusk, like yeah. So she's like leaving her tavern as they are getting to the place that she was supposed to be at. But no one on the street has seen her because they've been out walking around. She came earlier. You guys get to the tavern. What do you want to do? Well, the clam and stew place.
Zilli's looking around each of the tables to see if she can find Rayla.
I can't
No,
help but
you're
notice
at
that
a-
we're not on this map.
Nope, because that's not the same tavern. All right, I'll put you guys on a different one map.
I guess Castillo would go up to, if they have like a hostess or someone first, whoever would be like the first
Mhm.
point in contact for ordering food, and just
Yeah.
kind of like, excuse me, madam, ma'am, sir.
A dwarf man will actually turn around and go, "Yes."
Has Rayla's Sunstrider been in here?
Sunstrider. I would not serve a Sunstrider here.
Understood. That's all I have to ask. Thank you.
You're welcome, Sunstrider. This joker, as he's like shouting out to some people in the kitchen behind him.
No, I don't have any friendly-ish cantrips I could use to mess with him. But all right, we leave.
Stares angrily at them.
Zilli, she didn't make it this far. Let's double back and starts making our way back towards the temple. See if we had maybe passed her.
Yeah, Zilli will follow you. She's gonna be a little more ahead, still calling out for Rayla.
If there are any like food-ish places, you might try to stop by and talk to the hosts or someone in there
Yeah.
that would have been there for a longer time.
You pass some food places, and one of which is like a bakery, a cake bakery, that Zilli and Rayla had been to earlier. And when you go to ask, the woman never talks, but when you ask about a Sunstrider, she nods. And she like kind of points like at the window, and then like has like big eyes, and she's like looking down.
Wouldn't she like? Would Rayla hear Zilli calling out her name if she's busy like vomiting? Like she would still be there because it takes a hot minute.
They're
I don't know if you've
technically
ever
not in the
vomited.
same area yet,
Mm-hmm.
because she's in a blue collar kind of tavern area, and where they've been looking is the upper class area.
And honestly, if I were vomiting, I would not be paying attention to literally anything around me.
Yeah, but the little gnome lady, she's like wide eyes and like looking down at like the cakes.
She bought a cake. Part of a cake.
She like points at Zilli.
And
Oh, she was
Zilli
here
is, Zilli is staring very intently at the cake on display.
She came here with her. Alright. Thank you. 2 times. So she was here earlier without Zilli?
And she like points at the window again, and big eyes and looking down.
He'd go over to the window just to kind of see what's out there.
As you like go out to the window and like look down, there's like some cheesecakes and like a strawberry cake with a little castle on it. Just little things like that, like birthday treats, cookies. And then you see like looking at you from the other side of the window as you're outside. Just the gnome lady staring at you, and then she goes and points down the street towards the middle class area.
Oh, she would. Thank you. We'll go that way.
And she just like waves until you leave.
You go back. Zilli will come back later.
Drags her away from the cakes.
Zilli is sad, but she knows finding Rayla is important.
Hey, you guys continue traveling. Now heading towards the middle class area of Inkwood. What do you want to do?
I literally don't have any spells to help find a person here.
Me neither.
Sad face.
Oh, this is bad.
You said the druid and not the wizard who could find locate or have locate person. Or
So I think I have a way that we can find her, but this is something that player is going to suggest, not character, because I don't think Zilli is ever going to suggest this.
mm-hmm.
You can shapeshift into a wolf and catch her scent.
Oh, that is a good idea. I haven't thought of that.
Hold on, I gotta see how good are boars with scents. Because I know they find truffles.
Okay, as you're looking up this stuff, we'll come back. Kaya and Paige. You guys have reached the Duke's Manor. This is before sunset. What do you guys want to do?
I don't know. She's gonna like open the door for him. All right, come on, Paige. Like, let's get you inside.
Okay. So, probably by this point, at the very least, the first 7 minutes have passed. So likely he's not hallucinating anymore, because that was on a 7-minute timer. He's probably still having like speech troubles. He sort of grumbles a little bit and lets out like a court growl. He's he just kind of walks inside. He seems pretty frustrated.
She'll pull up like a chair for him, and I think once she gets him like sat down, I want to do a medicine check. She'll check his temperature, make sure he's okay.
Yeah, roll for medicine.
Okay, I got a 15.
Okay, a 15. He seems fine, like physically. You get the sense that he has experienced something traumatic and his brain is in shock.
What do I know about that?
People get like PTSD. You've experienced a little bit of the sanity stuff yourself. So, you've just like completely frozen up before. And like things like that. So you have like those kind of experiences, but beyond that, you don't know much.
She's just like, she'll sit next to him and she'll kind of like tilt her head at his level and be like, "Are you okay? Like you look upset. Like, do you need?" She's like, "Okay, I'll go get you some water. You stay here. Put your head down on the table. And then she'll get up and just go get some water."
You see him like as you're walking away, begrudgingly replying with like a thump as his head hits the table.
She'll get some water and she'll get like something to just like snack on. I don't know. And she'll like bring it back and be like, "Are you tired? Like you gotta work with me here. Like I don't know how to help you."
He just kind of like sighs again. By this point, 7 minutes have probably passed. He sighs. He says, I don't know. And he just kind of shrugs and he like lifts his head up. He says, I guess I'm okay. He just kind of shakes his head. He kind of like cocks his head to the side. He says, healthy. Paige, healthy.
She'll grab the cup of water and like put it in your hand and she'll be like, "How are you feeling? Like about Rayla and the situation?"
Make a persuasion check.
I rolled a 2, but my persuasion is 4, so I got a 6.
You could ask the audience for help.
Yes, actually, I'd like to ask the audience for
Fair.
help.
Imagine audience inspiration called. That's crazy.
You're muted,
Please
Emily.
help me.
All right, everyone, remember, thank you. You can vote advantage or disadvantage or no effect on Kaya's rolls here, or on her roll here.
I already got a 2. It's pretty bad.
Sorry. Or no effect. That's also an option.
Alrighty, guys, this is exciting.
It's going all the directions.
Got a lot of votes getting cast. All right, everyone, poll is closing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and closed. Advantage 1.
Is that also counting anything from TikTok?
Yes,
Okay.
that is counting TikTok. And hello, random edits on TikTok.
I'm very scared to roll again.
Remember, you guys on TikTok can put your votes in the chat, and I will make sure to check them.
Okay, I got a 22.
Woo!
Little higher. A little bit higher.
20 more to be exact.
Okay. So you've given Paige this glass, and he looks down at the glass and he looks over towards you. And his shoulders seem to drop a little bit as he seems to relent. He says, I'm frustrated at myself and afraid about Rayla. I'm worried she's not safe. And just kind of like, he doesn't take a drink from the water, but he just kind of like looks at it. He isn't looking at you. He's just looking down.
What do you think might have happened to her?
Shakes his head. Says, hopefully nothing too bad.
And you're blaming yourself?
He doesn't say anything. He just kind of like looks at the glass. He's just,
She'll be like, "Here, drink some water. It'll help."
goes full circle. Y'all remember, this is a callback to when Rayla, you remember when Rayla gave Kaya water? This is a callback. That's a crazy callback.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I noticed. Okay. He takes the glass and he just kind of like shrugs a little bit, and he takes like a drink of the water and just kind of like breathes. Just...
She's like, better? Just a little bit?
No.
It's okay. We'll find Rayla. She can't have gotten far. How about we think of some other places she might have gone?
Paige like leans his head back, and you can see him like just brainstorming. What does Paige know about Rayla? Okay, well, Rayla probably, I mean, she wouldn't just leave, would she? Paige is a very observant person, like emotionally, like he knows this sort of thing. So I'll just kind of do some general rolls to think, you know, Paige, I mean, he knows Rayla. She's not like, why wouldn't she come back? And he like brings his head back down and he just kind of shakes his head. He says, something must have happened. I mean, Zilli is with us. Rayla wouldn't leave Zilli. Not on purpose. And he like he kind of like shakes his head. Maybe they had luck. Maybe they found it. He just kind of like squints. He's like, Zilli useless. Castil is a druid. Maybe he knows how to track.
Ouch.
from.
Oof.
He like puts
Ooh.
his head in his hand.
Does he not know she's a warlock yet?
Well, he knows, but she's useless here in his mind.
And as he says like track, she'll be like also brainstorming on her own, and then she'll be like, "Wait a minute, track. Do you think she has her? You think she'd have her sword on her?
Yeah. Unless someone stole her sword.
I'm pretty familiar with her sword. I might be able to cast a spell. See if I can track it."
Yeah. Yeah. Kaya wizard. Yeah. He's like, yeah, this is good plan. Yeah, good plan. And he like waves his hand and he makes some like, you actually hear him like mimicking the sound of like you casting magic missile. And he like waves his hand towards you. So did you? Yeah, go ahead.
She's like, okay, and she'll like pull out her little spell book, and she'll be like, I don't know if I'll be so good at casting this, but I can try.
Kai can do it. He waves his hand.
It will take some concentration. Okay. All right. And she'll get her little twig out of her bag. And she'll start concentrating, and she'll focus really hard on the sword that she's seen several times for the past several days. It says it'll take up to 10 minutes of concentration.
So it's like a ritual cast, or that's how long it lasts?
That's how long. I think that's how long it lasts. Actually, yeah.
Is this
So-
locate object?
Yeah. So it lasts up to 10 minutes with concentration.
Okay.
Don't just move it.
So you can sense that the object is in motion. And you have the sense of where it's going, so you feel like it's heading out of town.
That specific sword is in my bag of holding because she's got the other +1 equipped.
Okay.
But you would still be able to locate it in there.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yes, you know that it is heading out of town. And it's in movement.
Okay, which direction? Do I know, like...
The main entrance. Yeah.
Okay, so she'll be
Okay,
like...
not main entrance, it'd probably be like a side,
Mhm.
like to the northeast kind of way or something. Like,
Mhm.
side one. They wouldn't take her through the main gate. That's stupid.
Mm-hmm. So she'll be really focused, and she'll be like, she's moving. I can sense movement. It's
How fast?
not very fast. Kind of slow. It's heading out of town.
What?
Through some side gate. I've never seen. It's near the main entrance, but
Okay.
okay.
Let's go then. He like stands up. He like wraps his pack around his arm. He's like, we should find her.
We should probably.
Castil and Zilli they're the other side of town. Walking in the complete opposite direction.
Okay, yeah, let's go. And she'll just like start shoving her book in her, like putting it away, and then she'll be kind of like, okay, let's go, and she'll start like going in a direction.
Okay.
Okay. Paige is like hurrying you as well. He's like, no, we gotta go faster. we gotta be dashing here.
And she'll keep up, and she'll, yeah.
Okay, so you guys are heading out.
Horse. We have a horse canonically. Wait, Melody Wolf's right.
Will it take too long to get the horse, though?
Probably not. I mean, depends. Are you gonna actually saddle? Oh, it didn't have any saddle gear, so no, it wouldn't take long. You just have to get it out of the stables.
Okay.
What do you
Probably
think?
take 2 minutes, three minutes, because you have to walk over to the stable, get on the
can
horse.
Move faster than you. Paige can move faster than the horse, but he would leave you in the dust. So let's probably not do that. Yeah, let's get the horse. Yeah, what? Let's do it.
You'd have to bring it up, because she wouldn't even think about it. She's too busy focusing on where it went.
Okay. Yeah, Paige, he's like grabbing his stuff. He's like watching you. You can like hear his foot tapping behind you. Like he's very impatient about this. And then he like, you hear his foot tapping stop, and he's like, Kaya, you have a horse, right?
She'll be like, I have a horse? Oh, I have a horse! You're right!
Yeah, Jax. Yeah.
Yeah! And she'll be like, let's go.
Okay.
And she'll just start heading for wherever we got the horse. I don't know where we left it, in the stable or something.
In the Duke's stables.
Yeah. And so she'll go. And she'll honestly be really afraid of the horse. She's like inside, she's like, please don't kill me. Like, but the horse is like listening to her. And it's just, so then she'll just get on. And
Can I just say Steve Weber commented and said, "Aw, Papaya riding the horse together. How romantic." I love
to save their friend from being kidnapped.
Papaya.
Yeah.
How romantic.
All right,
Papaya,
together,
I
both
love
of
that.
you hop on the horse. It has no riding gear, so you're bareback on this horse. So good luck, Kaya, who's not skilled in riding.
Surely I'm naturally skilled. Born skilled.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, Paige is a +3 to animal handling. I mean,
Yeah, so if
That's-
one
that's
of you
fine.
or both of you will roll for animal handling, one can do it with advantage, or you can roll it individually, straight on.
okay. I guess we could roll individually.
Okay.
That kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
As they're doing this, I'm gonna run a poll. Option 1, you ship Papaya. Option 2, you still have your options open.
Options open. See, option 1 is I have decided. Option 2 is
I'll figure it
It's
out.
like, we're still deciding, you know.
I got a 9, by the way.
okay.
9, okay.
I got a 21.
Oh.
Hey!
I actually got a 7, but I got a +2. So.
Okay,
You can
So-
keep going with the story. I'll be handling this
okay.
poll. Don't worry.
So, Kaya, you go to get your horse, but internally you're like, please don't kill me. Horses can sense that, though, and so the more anxious you are, the more anxious the horse gets, and then that makes you anxious, and then it gets a little more anxious, so it's like dancing in place. It is. Eyes are like wide, its ears are twitching all over the place. It's kind of scary. And then Paige, you come in and you're able to like calm the horse down. And it seems to chillax a little bit. It's like it's another animal. We're fine. That's not what you necessarily think. That is what Jack is kind of thinking. It's like, oh, okay.
So I'm
a
just
bird.
gonna give the results of the poll real quick. Majority vote was voting for Papaya, but it was very split. But the funny thing is that all the people who voted option 2 said, I would support Papaya, but I gotta keep my options open. That was it.
That's
Just in case.
that's smart.
Big brain.
That's smart.
Here we go.
Funny. It's too early. It's only 17 sessions in.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Way
just-
too early.
Just had to see what the audience thought.
That's funny.
Good.
So you guys are able to get on the horse successfully and ride at full speed towards Rayla. Kaya, it's a little terrifying, but Paige
Yep.
seems to have a handle on things.
She'll just keep like apologizing. She's like, I'm sorry. I don't really know what I'm doing. I know it's my horse, but I'm sorry.
Okay, it's okay. He's giving the horse like directional commands. It is in common, but it is actually in the human voice, because he has his halfling voice, but he also has this human voice. Actually, he has pretty much exclusively used it with you. That's kind of funny how that all turned out. Yeah. Anyway, so he's using this voice as he's speaking, like directing the horse. But yeah, he's leading it. He's going.
Hey.
Like, where again? Where now?
She's
Like,
just
throughout the
holding on
time.
to you and hoping not to fly off the
Where to go?
Keep talking. You're focusing, right? You're focused on spell, right? Keep talking.
That's awesome. Okay, so you guys are riding. Zilli and Castil, you guys have made it into the blue collar district, and you can smell some really delicious meat coming from a tavern. You're muted, Castil.
You're muted. Sorry.
Zilli, I have an idea. Grab on. He's gonna shapeshift into a boar, which apparently are very good with spells. I can give you statistics if you want, but apparently their eyesight is so bad that they rely on smell to navigate.
All right, I'll believe you.
Interesting.
She's really confused about this at first. Have you shapeshift big enough that she could possibly ride on your back?
Yes, that's why he,
Wow.
I was
hoping.
All right, then. After a while, she'll like scooch a bit closer and then hop on your back.
and I started sniffing.
I would say this would not work with a full-grown adult, but she is 13 and like skin and bones, so it works.
She's undead. They're lighter.
Lighter, yeah. Can you roll? I'll let you choose between survival or nature, because it's like the tracking.
Yeah, I'm doing survival. Nature is a 1, while survival is a 3. That is a dirty 20.
Ooh, dirty 20. Okay, you're sniffing around and you do catch her scent. And you kind of start going and you kind of end up at a vomit puddle. And then from that spot, you can keep tracking the scent as it's heading further and further away from the center of town. And I will say that as you're nearing the wall of the town, this is when Kaya and Paige catch up to you guys.
I still can't talk right now.
True.
Awesome.
Zilli will see them and try to wave at them to show that to basically show where they are, but also trying to stay balanced on this pig.
Okay. Awkward wave. As you're like, "Whoa."
I can just imagine Zilli like desperately like trying to hold around it, and just like her tail is like flying behind her. Like,
It's like mutton busting.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I will say,
Awesome.
Castil is purposely trying to go at a stable enough pace, kind of that's not too difficult.
Yeah.
Zilli
sense.
just goes, yeah!
Pulls out a cowgirl
Perfect.
hat.
Yes. Little holes for her
Good.
horns.
They stick through. Perfect.
Fan art, please.
Banner.
anything you want to do together? Acknowledge that you've seen each other, or just like you're both traveling on
I
your own?
mean,
Yeah,
pigs
just
cannot
like
really see that well.
Fact.
yeah,
Some of them-
Paige will just kind of nod towards Zilli. He looks down at the boar. He gives a understanding look, and then he's like, Rayla, this way. We think. He like turns back towards Kaya.
Kaya wouldn't even like really notice them. She'd just be like, over that way, and she'd keep like closing her eyes to try to like remember, and then she'd keep pointing, so she wouldn't even notice the boar or Zilli.
Good.
Love it. Okay. So I'm gonna just say that all four of you are kind of traveling together. The board not as fast, so they're starting to slow behind because all horses are faster. But that's okay.
Paige
You guys
doesn't
are
slow
headed
down.
in the same
Hello,
direction. Same group. For Rayla, you guys are exiting town.
She's like, oh, this is a small entrance.
Oh yeah, they lock the gates when it gets dark because of the monsters. So you have to take the small way out.
That
Safety
makes
precautions.
sense.
They'll take you into the woods, linked arms with you, and talking about stars and stuff and making jokes.
Would Castil have noticed their scent with hers this entire time?
I would say at this point you would recognize that there are different scents mingled with hers. I mean, like, there's townspeople, so there's lots of scents, but I think at this point you could start to recognize that there are scents with her.
He's picking up pace then, and if he gets in within noticing distance of them, he is charging.
Okay. I love it. And they will take you to
Wait,
yes.
are there any flowers outside of the main gate? Of that gate?
Not at the main gate, but like as you've gone into the woods a bit, yeah, there's some flowers.
She's actually gonna stop and she's gonna be like, oh my gosh, these are so pretty!
Yeah,
Have
so
some-
pretty.
Hold on, let's grab some. These are so cute. Oh my gosh. She's gonna like unhook her arm and pick a flower.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Oh,
I
Lynn.
think you'll love the flowers at the caravan. There's some there, aren't there? Drem. He goes, yeah, Lynn, yeah.
Oh, well then let's just grab a couple of these and we can bring them there. Oh my goodness, I want them to like, welcome me in with open arms, so I'm just gonna grab a couple of these. We'll make a little like kind of wildflower bouquet. And she's gonna start picking flowers.
Okay. I think you probably have enough there.
She's got like this many. You can never have enough.
You can't have too many. What if someone else wants some flowers, Rayla? You can't be selfish.
Oh, you're right. I don't want to be selfish. All right. I think this should be enough. And then she's actually going to go over to each one of them and grab like one of the more full flowers and she's going to like tuck it behind their ears.
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it, Dremel? Yes, it is, Lynn.
I want to say thank you. You guys have been so sweet and so kind to me. I know a lot of people were kind of being a little gruff and a little rude earlier, but you guys have just made today such a wonderful day, and I'm really glad to have met you guys.
Yeah. You're welcome. I'm glad it's been a wonderful day, Rayla. It'll only get better because we'll get to hang out all the time. It'll be great, and you're gonna make so many more friends.
It's gonna be
We should
great.
get going.
Okay, sure.
Don't want to miss the caravan bedtime.
All right.
Give me a moment.
Rayla don't know any better. This is like straight up her nightmare.
She doesn't even know.
Yeah.
Let's see. I need to get the guys. What were their colors? Colors? Tokens.
It was Lynn and Dem.
which you do notice they started calling each other Lynn and Drem.
Yeah. And she just is like, oh, trick of the tongue.
It's your nickname. Who knows?
Funny.
Banter.
guys.
That's what it is. It's banter.
Banter. True, actually. Wow.
Oh.
So funny, the banter. So you guys are actually
Got my little Pikachu with me too.
over here. And then, so you do reach the camp of these people, and,
Wait, Sierra.
yes.
Can I just bring Steve Weber's comment to light also
Yeah.
once again? He said, "Boy, imagine what it took to turn this version of Rayla into the one we see today."
Yeah.
Not much. Backstabs.
Trauma.
Yeah, trauma, guys.
Trauma, trauma, trauma.
Sorry, you can continue.
We'll do these guys and this guy and... Oh, I need another ruffian-looking guy. Where's a ruffian?
Oh, ruffian! I thought these were just nice caravanners.
You don't know that.
knows? Maybe we're misjudging these guys, and secretly, they've all got a dream. You know?
They've
You never
all-
know.
I've got a dream. I've got a dream. I just want to remember something someday.
Something
That's funny.
clean.
Yeah.
All right, this is
Who
a
knows?
fire. Yeah, that's a fire shape.
Cool.
Okay. So you come across this like tree with like an outlook kind of at the top.
Ooh.
Seems like it's something that, well, you wouldn't recognize this, but Castil would. It's like a refuge that druids created for travelers to stay during the night, because it's dangerous. But they are inhabiting it at this time. And
This is a beautiful place.
oh,
my
isn't it?
goodness.
I told you would like it. And they will lead you inside, and there's actually like some stairs up to the top part up here.
She's like, wow, nature is beautiful. Oh my goodness. Hi, nice to meet you guys. I brought you some flowers.
They all kind of like jump in surprise, and one guy does stand up, and he's this like half elf. He's nicely dressed, and you notice that he has that same pattern on his cufflinks that the guy had on his dagger.
Cool.
And he goes, "Oh, you've brought me a Sunstrider."
Hi, I'm here for the job opening you guys said. I did bring flowers, and she's gonna go over to that guy and like hand the flowers to him. Want to make a good impression.
The job opening. He like looks to Lynn, and Lynn goes, "Yeah, you know, the one for the caravan. Yeah. Protector." And he goes, "Right, the caravan. How could I have slipped that little opening?" And Drem goes, "It was pretty recently, since the dire wolf ate him." And he goes, "Yeah, it was pretty recent."
Oh, I thought it was an owl bear though.
Right, the owlbear. But then the dire wolf, came and
Oh, came and picked up the rest,
the rest, like a vulture,
Yeah.
of the woods.
Cool. Well, super nice to meet you. What's your name? And she's gonna go to the half elf guy.
Hello. Let me look what his name was. I think I gave him one, actually. I'm pretty sure I did. Ah, yes.
Named NPC. It's fine.
Charge.
Keenan Shaw.
Keenan Shaw.
Shaw.
She goes, well, it's super nice to meet you, Keenan. I love your
Yeah.
pointed ears. I mean, they're not like the full point, but like you get it, right?
Yeah. I am a half elf. and you're a human.
Yeah.
Why don't you take a rest, Rayla, by your fellow workers? You're hired.
Cool. I mean, to be honest, I'm a little too excited to sleep right now. I was kind of hoping to like stay up and chat with you guys. I mean, unless you're all going to bed, then I'll like try to sleep.
No,
but,
it's
like-
fine. Take a seat by the fire. I'm going to just go check on the cattle. The oxen, you know, they pull the
Okay.
carriages for the caravan. I'm gonna go
Cool.
check on them. It is Linendrem's. No, he doesn't know their names. The fake one says like it is their job to feed them. So we'll be back. Don't worry about it.
Aw. What are your guys' names? And she's like talking to the other guys, and I'm assuming they go off and have a conversation.
Yeah, they go have a conversation, and you're chatting to these guys, and they're like, look very confused. Some are just laughing, and they're like, yeah, this one's Ben, and that one's Bob, and that one's Bobbin. I'm just kidding.
Ben,
I'm
Bob.
just kidding.
Oh,
That's something only Megan and I really get. It's fine. Oh, and Greg. No, Ben, Bob, and then we have Max right there. Call him Maximum sometimes.
okay. So I'm assuming there's just gonna be like idle chatter where she's just chatting
Yep.
with them until like Keenan gets back.
Yep, and then they come back and they'll sit down at the fire with you and just nodding and chatting. And Keenan seems to just have a big amused smile on his face as he's watching you chat.
Keenan, you look so happy today. Did something good happen to you?
It did, Rayla, it did. I got a spot filled in the caravan. We can finally continue our journey. It'll be
That's
great. We'll be on time.
Awesome. Well, I'm really happy to be of help, you know, of service in whatever way you guys need me.
Yeah. You'll be of great service. Don't worry, Rayla.
Yeah. Anything I could do to like help with tonight? Maybe like I know you just fed the cattle probably, but like
Yep.
maybe I could help with something else if you need a repair.
No. Take a rest. It's a big day tomorrow. We never have someone work on their first night. That's ridiculous. You need training. And who wants to train when they've been working all day?
Oh.
And the guys nod in agreement.
Well, I do know my way around a sword, and she's gonna like be lifting up her sword. She's like,
Oh, good. I'm glad. We'll need that as a kind of like looks to Lynn and then goes, the guard for the caravan.
okay, great.
Yeah.
Well, I think I've got like a bedroll in my bag here, so I think I'll lay out and
Oh, wait, I don't...
where can I put it?
Oh, just right there. It's fine. He like points to a side of the fire. While you're having this conversation, we're gonna cut to everyone else. You guys come to a flower field where it looks like it's been recently plucked, and you do smell Castil Rayla's scent in multiple places here, as if she had stopped and walked around. But the scent does continue on. At this point, Kaya's spell is no longer working. So you're now kind of relying on Castil to lead you guys. Because it's been more than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And...
Like we're going, right? Paige is like, okay, where now? Okay, where now? And then all of a sudden Kaya just goes, I don't know.
I don't know. Forward, I guess.
Follow the
Yes.
hog.
I guess. And he's just he like the horse kind of begins to slow down, And then we see Castil like running past him, and he just kind of like watches them. He's like, "We follow him," and he'll start following Castil.
Once again, Kaya will apologize profusely.
Yeah. Paige
Alright.
just kind of like he very much like dismisses your apologies, but this is sort of different than his previous dismissals. This, you get the sense, is less of a "it's okay" and more of a whatever type of a thing. There's definitely something passive aggressive about it, but you know, it's fine.
It's fine. Okay. So you guys are where you are on the map, and you guys, it is dark now, and you can see a fire and figures on top of this refuge on the trail.
Okay. What is Castil doing? Is he continuing forward?
He's not stopping. He doesn't see the lights.
No, he's blind.
You do have.
He's
dark
not blind. I'm basically gonna play him as if he has like a 5-foot radius eyesight and does everything by smell.
vision, so he's going off of
No.
scent.
But Zilli does have if it's darker, she has night
That's
vision. She can
true.
see.
That's
She's on
true.
Castil's back.
All right, what do you want to do, Zilli? Do you want to stop him, or do you want to just let him keep going?
She'll let him keep going. It looks like we're on a cliffside, so she's going to try and steer him away from the edge,
Okay.
but also point out the light that's ahead.
Sounds good. Okay.
Hikari!
So you guys are running in. Rayla, you do hear this galloping noise. And Kenan is
Keenan.
Keenan, thank you. I was like, I said that wrong. Keenan is going to stand up and look over, and he goes, "All right, boys and girl.
She's like, oh,
Looks like you're gonna get some hands-on training after all. There are some would-be thieves of our caravan coming.
oh.
Take them out."
She rolls up her bedroll real quick and stuffs it in her bag.
This is life or death, Rayla. Do not hesitate.
Okay.
Rayla, this is considered a DM having you attack the other players, so you can attack.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
just so you guys know, this is the DM being like, she's attacking.
Official ruling. She's attacking. She can.
She can, because this
and
is the
and is
DM.
incentivized. I mean, she has
Mhm.
her perspective. Her character has her perspective. If Rayla divine smites and kills all of us, you know what? It is what it is. We just kind of have to
Drama.
accept that.
And she is now a member of the Circle's Cut.
So we're going to actually roll for initiative.
Ah!
I rolled persuasion to make Rayla not hit me, and it was a 5.
5. It's like, what
Wait,
were you
when
even
was our
gonna
last
do?
long rest? That was this
This
like
morning.
the morning
So-
of, so we would be fine. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Okay.
guys are fine. You haven't done anything.
My initiative is a 2.
That's so funny.
I'll get my dramatic entrance.
21.
You will get your dramatic entrance. It'll be great.
She's just
Wait, no.
like,
It's
I'm
plus
gonna
3.
take it as she's like
22.
finishing up packing up her stuff, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
Rolling initiative.
We are rolling for initiative, and Emily she is attacking with DM permission on the other players because it is me as the DM being like, you're going to attack them, kind of thing. So
am I acting on the bad guy's turn?
no, you'll still have your own turn
Okay.
because I'm not rolling for you.
Okay, yeah.
I don't want that responsibility, but
I
thank you.
got a 2.
Oh,
So I got a 22.
Nice.
Silver Dusk says, make sure you all hydrate.
Hydrate
Ooh,
or dihydrate,
hydrate.
guys.
Hydrate or dihydrate.
Hydrate or dihydrate. What did you get, Emily? You said it was
2. Dos.
2. Right, okay, I got that in. Paige has 6. Castil 22. Kaya has a 7. Zilli, what did you roll?
16.
16.
And Greg got a 6.
And let's see. I'm gonna use his because
Initiative. All right, we're placing fictional bets. Option 1, option 2. Option 1? Do you think Rayla is going to TPK the party? Option 2. Do you think the rest of the party is going to TPK Rayla and the rest of the bandits?
Zilli, what's your dex? They got a 16 as well. So what's your dexterity modifier?
My dexterity.
Or initiative bonus, it's the same thing.
It's a +1.
+1. Okay, so they will go ahead of you because they had a +5. Okie dokie.
Professor
Castil.
Foghorn says it's over. Oh my gosh.
Castil, it's your turn, and then bad guys are up next.
Am I able to actually reach them, or do I have to get inside the building first?
You have to get inside the building.
All right,
You're
in
like
that case,
10 feet off the ground.
I am just gonna be going as far as I can to it. Does my movement get impeded with Zilli on my back?
Okay, real quick, I've just got to point this out.
Doing that.
I've got to point this out because this is kind of funny. Both Professor Foghorn and Caitlin have put in the YouTube chat emojis of tacos. I am literally having taco salad here. How did you guys know?
Solid.
That's awesome. So you and Caitlin are both enjoying tacos of a kind.
Tacos.
That's incredible.
All right, that's
My
30
Chipotle
feet.
earlier, does that count?
Chipotle.
I have 10 feet left. I don't know where the entrance technically is.
The
Okay.
entrance is over here.
Option 1 wins. Everyone thinks Rayla will TP.
That's 40. And then I can dash.
Except Silver Dusk. She says Rayla won't attack a child.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I'm in. 40.
40, you're inside. So you only have like 10 more feet.
No, that is
No,
all my
10
move-
more feet to get inside. Like that's
Oh, okay.
upstairs. Sorry.
And
your
Zilli's
next
on my back, so she's over there with me.
Yes. So that's your turn. It's their turn now. Let's see. How crazy should I go or not go? Should I be nice? Should I not?
I may have just done the dumbest move I could.
Hey, fun fact about the mounted combatant rules. Since you are technically riding Castil, Zilli, any attack that's directed against you can technically force Castil to take it. With his permission and stuff, because he's like a player and stuff.
Yeah.
But technically, if one of them hits you, you can redirect the damage. And also,
Or I can do
you can take the damage for your. You could also do hellish rebuke. True. That's actually just letting you know your options.
Okay.
That's true, Steve. Rayla might not know it's a child.
I don't know if I want to be mean or not. I don't want to be mean, but this is what they would. They're smart.
Do
They're
what
smart.
they would
They're gonna be
do.
mean. I'm sorry, guys.
Be smart. They are smart.
Before the
I'm currently
fighting
a hog. I am not
starts, before the fighting starts, can Rayla turn to Keenan and just be like, "Well, Is there no way that we could just, stop them and talk to them?
Rayla, we are out in the woods. They are attacking us. They've literally come inside. This is life or death.
Okay. I guess if that's the case. I don't think I've ever taken someone's life before. But I'll do my best.
I think you have.
He goes, what? You're a sunstruck. Like, you must have been before.
He'll go, you're a sunstrider. It's in your family's blood. You'll be fine.
Oh, it is?
Yes, it is.
You're a murderer.
Oh, I didn't realize. Okay, I guess if you say so.
Don't
Do you not
hold
know
back,
why you have a
Rayla.
sword?
You got this. You stand with us. We'll keep you safe.
Okay.
And he's like, men! And they're going to rush downstairs. This one will go down, and this one will go down. And we'll do it this way. This one, and this one. They run downstairs, and they are going to attack. Zilli's not here, so they're going to attack the boar, I guess.
No, I'm here. I'm just eating
you
dinner.
are? Oh, okay. Yes, they will split their attacks then.
Can I roll for sanity? Steve made a good point about the guy's comments and said to have Rayla roll for sanity.
Because it
Yeah.
jogged something, or because it's
No,
like,
because
oh my gosh,
it's in your family and
sure, roll for sanity.
oh, she saved. I think.
You got this. It's in
'Cause
your
it was
family's
like a
blood.
10. Oh wait,
10 is a success.
do I have
Oh,
a? I do have a -1, so that's a 9. I was
9.
like, I'm pretty sure I saved him. No.
Also, remember you
That's
are a
not
little
safe.
drunk, so your ability
Ooh.
check, your skill checks. I said your skills, not that saving throws.
Yeah.
Will be at disadvantage.
Okay, so
That won't
should-
affect your
Wait.
attacks, but it will affect your skills.
If in that case she's a little drunk, would her sanity still be affected then?
Yeah, now I'm wondering. It probably, if she's a little drunk, I'm gonna leave that to a high or low. Actually, audience, high or low, pick one, and then we'll see. We'll see if that would actually affect.
When you're drunk, sometimes things aren't connecting.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. And remember, you have to use L or H to vote. Okay. I vote for sober.
Oh, for sober. That's funny. Oh, they weren't able to get on either side, so they don't have advantage. Lame. What? That was so sad.
Okay, I'm gonna close it now in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, high wins. It was low. Okay, she's rolling for sanity. And she rolled a 9.
Oh, really? I thought you said you rolled... Oh, no, because you have the -1.
Yeah, because I have the -1.
Alrighty. What is your short-term madness?
Probably just like a little baby madness.
It's just a baby madness.
Just a little baby. Because we love our madness.
The madness is like, for the next X amount of minutes, you relive every horrible thing that you've ever experienced in your life. And then you're like, oh shoot, I have memories now. Let's go.
All right,
This is great.
roll a D100 for me, please.
Or you experience nothing bad because you have no bad memories of anything you've
Yeah,
experienced.
that'd be funny.
You-
53.
You vomit in your mind. You're vomiting over and over
Okay,
again.
and
And-
then 1d10.
2.
2. So for 2 minutes, the character must use his or her action each round to attack the nearest creature.
Yo! Look who's the nearest creature. Look who's the nearest creature.
No, we might be able to pull this off. Rayla's not gonna
Might
hurt
be
you.
able to win.
That's hilarious. What?
12? 12 rounds?
No,
No, that's 2 minutes.
minutes.
So that's.
it's 20 rounds.
20 rounds? It's gonna be a long battle.
Oh
unless you guys
my
knock her out.
God.
I will say, Steve, you're so cool.
You're so
Thanks
cool.
Thanks for
All
suggesting.
right.
That's a great
So-
plan. Well done.
They don't
You knew
know
this would
yet that
happen.
this is gonna happen. So,
Yeah, they're going
Um,
out.
Zilli does a 8 hit.
No.
Okay, Castil, as your kitty animal self, I don't remember what you're called, a boar, does a 10 hit. Give me
No,
a-
I believe the. Yep, my armor class is 11.
Cool. And then one more attack. Made. Oh wait. Is he the...
Professor Foghorn saying Paige's vision is coming true.
He's gonna go reckless, cause everyone else sucks at attacking. Woo! Okay. Okay. I finally might hit. Does a 23 hit? Zilli.
Yes.
Remember,
Okay.
you can redirect the damage to me.
Yeah, do you want the attack to instead hit a boar?
Which I currently have 10 health.
Nah. Nah. Okay.
Cause heckish rebuke.
Because them heckish rebuke.
You take 12 points of damage as they, sorry, 9, not 12. It's 9. 9.
True, Steve.
9 as
true.
they swing down the axe at you.
All right, Infernal Legacy. I am casting
Hellish Rebuke?
Rebuke as a 2nd level spell.
Solid.
Okay.
So I can only do this once a day using this ability. That person who attacked me must make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Where's my nice dice go? This guy.
Oh, Keenan's down there already.
No, Keenan's upstairs.
Oh, is he the one in the blue?
Purple. No, so Keenan is this one.
Oh, that one's Keenan. Okay, okay.
Lynn is this one.
Mm-hmm.
Lynn. Dem
And then
slash Drem
Dem is that one.
This one. And then the other 3 that you just met are the ones down here.
Yeah, okay, okay. So are the other guys also moving out?
I'll get to that in a moment.
Oh, okay.
16 plus dex, so 17?
That saves, but they still take half damage.
Woo.
Oof.
Guys, this is
Would I be-
gonna be crazy.
Would I be rounding up or down?
You round down. When in
And that
doubt, round down.
It is 9 points of damage.
9. Wow, equal.
Now, if he had
blow.
failed, that would have been 19 points of damage.
So that would have been awesome.
A little tit for tat.
Okay. He looks a little singed. And you took the 9 damage. Okay. That was their turn.
Oh, wait, so Rayla was next to Keenan. So wouldn't she be on the other side here?
Well, he had told you to go sleep.
Yeah, and did you see the message that I had messaged you?
Oh, no. Okay, sure. Sure, then you were next to him.
I just assumed that the other dude was Keenan.
So then the other two... There's not space down there, so... He can see, they can't. Because they're lame. Okay, he's going to... Keenan will be like, 2 more are coming on horseback. And his men will nod and they will stand over here. And Keenan will... There's just no space down there to fight, so he, though, can see, unlike his fellow companions. Haha. And he's going to pick up from the ground a spear and throw it.
Oof. No, not
before
Jack.
Before he does that, I have a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Because Rayla is currently insane. Does she have the chance? Would she attack of opportunity Keenan as he leaves? Because that would reveal to everyone that she's insane. Maybe change the enemy's attacks.
I think. I don't think so.
Action,
Just
not
because.
her reaction.
Yeah, it's her action, not reaction. The wording it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That was just a curiosity of.
No, that was a good question, though. That was a
Yeah.
good question. High or low, Paige?
Don't ask me. Don't ask me. Ooh, yeah. Let's do low. Let's do that one.
Okay. Would you rather the spear hit Jack or you?
Don't ask that. I'd rather hit Paige. Jack has less HP. I'm good.
Okay. It's gonna hit you, because I rolled low, so it's in your favor. Right. Gets to throw it. Shoo. And then 7. Okay. Wow, that was pitiful.
Ooh, that's good.
That was pitiful. He rolled a 2, but it comes out to a 9. So
Yikes.
he definitely misses.
That misses, yeah.
Sad. He's going to growl in annoyance and pick up another spear, but that is the end of his turn. Okay, cool.
He's a little drunk. It's okay.
Little tipsy. These guys just can't see, so they'll try, but it'll be at disadvantage. It's not gonna look good for them.
I know exactly what Rayla's gonna do.
Divine intervention. Strike everybody.
9, they miss. And... Oh! That one was good, though. Okay. 22. I rolled an 18, and it's 17. Does that hit, Paige?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Slightly.
Slightly. Just a little. It's just a little tap. You take 5 points of piercing damage as a dagger flies out and just like hits you in the shoulder as you're riding. All right, now that's their turn. Zilli.
Okay,
Kaya's up next.
which one did I hit?
This one right here. Right above you.
Okay, then right in front of her. We're using Chill Touch.
Ooh.
Love it. Do it.
Roll the hit.
Make a melee attack. Okay.
And you add your spell attack modifier.
Okay. If I'm remembering that correctly, yes. That is a 15 to hit.
15. This one, that hits.
Yes!
Roll for
Alright.
damage.
That is a d10, and he cannot regain hit points until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
That is another 9 points of damage.
Yay! And he can't regain hit points.
No regaining hit points.
Minus 18.
Okay. Roll another d20. I forgot that he used his reckless, so you actually have advantage. So just roll another d20 to see if you get a nat 20. It won't make it unless you get a nat 20. No difference happens.
Nope.
Okay.
It was actually
Cool.
lower.
No.
Anything else for your turn, Zilli?
I think that's... Do any of them speak Elvish?
You don't know. But your companions do, so you tell us what you say.
Yeah. She is... Like, it's pretty dark, so I'm guessing they can't see her very well, but she's going to try and do the most intimidating look she can as a
Mhm.
13-year-old.
Teenagers are terrifying.
She's very terrifying. And she's basically gonna demand, Reira wa doko? Basically, where's Rayla?
Where's it? Ah, okay. I like it.
Do I hear that?
I think you would hear that,
Okay.
And it's a child's voice.
but you're also insane.
Yeah,
so-
no, don't worry, don't worry.
It's gonna be crazy. Okay. Also for players, because Rayla can attack you guys, you have permission to also take her out as the DM effect kind of thing is happening. So
Oh, sweet! Take her out. Make a new character.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go down the other route. I'm like, well, gotta
She's married.
solidify this ship. It's happening.
Every one of us does, though. Every one of us gets to take her out on a date, you know.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, Kaya, it's your turn. Paige is up next.
Oh, Caitlin, we lost. There we go. Now
I'm
she's back on
back.
the stream.
Okay. All right.
Because the horse is yours, I'm saying
So-
you can't make the horse and you and Paige move on your turn.
Okay.
The horse move quite a distance. I think it's like.
If it's a it depends if it's a riding
Riding
horse or
It's a riding horse, so it should be.
60
I want
feet.
it. 60 feet. And then
I
you
think
can.
I think I'm gonna have her stay where she is, but I'm gonna have her use magic missile. Um. Yeah, I'll just do magic missile, one for each of them.
Okay. That automatically hits, so roll for damage.
What do I roll again?
It's 1d4 plus 1. I want to say.
Yep. Yeah.
And then, but you do that 3 times.
Is it gonna work? Okay. Sorry, it's being very slow.
You're good.
Okay. So it's +1, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be 4, 4, and 3.
4, 4, 3. Okay. Okay. 4, 4. And 3. Nice.
And that's including my arcane grimoire, right?
What
Someone-
does your grimoire do?
I'm trying to remember. I just got it. So it's, I think it does +2 to any attack spell.
Okay. Then, sure.
I'm trying to
Let me look it up.
look it up real quick. You can use this to gain a bonus to attack spell rolls and to saving throw DCs of your wizard spells.
Okay. Spell attack rolls. So you don't roll a spell attack because it automatically hits. But if you were to like do like chill touch, where you have to like roll a melee attack, you would
Mhm.
get a +2 to that to hit. It doesn't add to the damage.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
And it adds to your save, like the DC people have to reach to beat your spells. Yeah. Okay. So it won't affect anything on this roll because it automatically hits.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. They're a little hurt. They got a scratch on their cheeks. Paige, it is your turn.
Okay.
If Kaya's okay with it, I would say you can also move the horse.
Okay.
So long as she hasn't already moved it.
Okay, sounds good.
Only she's
So I just gotta double check, make sure. Forgot to look at this before. Okay, so I do not have dark vision, but I presume I can see these guys up here since there's a fire.
You at least
like,
have their
lighting them.
silhouette, yeah. You have their silhouettes.
So at least I have their silhouettes. They're clearly attacking us. Okay. We're gonna go with about as diplomatic as I think we can get here. So, Paige, he's going to. Ooh. This is a wall, correct? Like it's
Yeah.
like 10 feet up.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a building.
Yeah.
Well, not a building. It's like tree building. Blah blah blah.
Yes.
Okay, so to get up that, he would actually have to try to climb it. Unless. Okay, I think I've got it. So, Paige. So he's going to get onto the horse. While he's on the horse, he's going to run with the horse down 20 feet. And then he is going to hop off of the horse onto the ground. And then he's going to bend his knees. And as he's bending them, he whips out his collapsing rod. And he is going to speak its command word to jump with the with this using his bonus action. And he's going to jump up over the wall. He's going to try to vault it.
All right, make an acrobatics check for me, please.
All right.
You're
Gonna
doing
try
like
this.
pole vaulting.
Yes.
I love it.
13.
13. I'll say you get to the top, but you're like right on the edge.
Okay.
Not so great.
Okay,
Situation
not
for you,
great
but-
positioning. So he gets up. He's in clear view of all of these people. Okay. And then he is going to step forward, like he's going to step forward, and he's going to try to like push past these two guys to get on the other side of them. That's possible. Like,
make us. I mean, you can go through them. Yes, movement
in between
rules. You can do that.
okay, so it would be like difficult terrain or something, something like that.
If you like pass, through them,
Okay, so he's going to like shove through, and then as he does this, he's going to make sure all of their attention is on him. He calls out, "Hey!" And he pulls off the bandages from his arm to reveal his necklace of fireball, and he's going to call out to them. He says, "I will drop every bead if you don't let us take Rayla."
Roll for intimidation.
Awesome. Okay, I'm going to activate Kenku Recall to give myself advantage on this roll.
Seji, BRB, don't kill each other.
Nat 20! Let's go! Yippee!
Okay.
GG.
First off, lose one honor, because these guys are going to tell everyone that you're insane.
If they survive.
If they survive. So
if
if
they
potentially
don't,
lose
you get
one
the
honor.
back.
Right that upside. If any of these three guys get away, you lose one honor.
Yeah.
Because they will tell everyone you are insane. Drem and Lynn are like, whoa. Think about this. You drop that, you're gonna blow up yourself too. And Rayla, you don't want to do this, man.
Do I look like I care? Hand her over.
They're like, yeah, they're actually so scared. They're gonna use their reactions to run. If you want, you get an opportunity attack, but they're just gonna run.
Where?
No, I won't take it.
Out of here. They're going
Downstairs.
down the stairs.
Yo, crazy man.
They're gonna push through Castil and Zilli. They're now on the other side, and like Castil, I guess Zilli's technically on Castil Square, so they could get over here. Because you're riding Castil.
That is true.
They're booking it. You just see pure terror on their faces as they run past you guys.
Wait, would Castil get attack of opportunity?
If you want to, you can.
You can.
On
you
one
also
of them.
did hear Paige's proclamation, for what it's worth. He was not being quiet about it.
I think Castillo will let them get past him because he's currently has these other three in front of him, and he wants. I mean, they're here for Rayla. They're not here to wipe out a band of bandits or something.
Okay.
However, if they show aggression, he will fight back.
Okay. Those two did not. They just booked it. Pure
What about
terror. Keenan, he is nervously looking between Paige, the necklaces, Rayla, and you can like see his hand, like bouncing the spear he has in his hand, and he seems to be debating if he should call your bluff or not, but he will stand his ground where he is.
Okay.
He's watching you carefully. Like, you might do it, but he's not sure.
I'll do it, man. I'm crazy. I'll do it, man. I'm crazy.
So, when it gets to his turn, we'll
see what
decide
happens.
how he reacts at that point. He's insane. All right. Anything else for your turn, Paige?
He will. No.
Okay.
That's his turn. He's just standing there. Eyes up.
You have like a little
Full blown
standoff
his full
going
up.
in here. Rayla, it is your turn. Castil's up next.
Okay, so Keenan and Paige are exact equidistance from Rayla. So
we'll
I am
have
going
you
to leave it to the audience to decide.
Don't make them do it. Oh.
Option 1, she attacks Keenan. Option 2, she attacks Paige. Instant vote for 2 from Melanie Wolf.
Melody Wolf, you're ruining the ship that you were so concerned about.
I thought. Well, okay.
No,
it's
I
not-
thought Melody Wolf
with
shipped Rayla and
Rayla.
Castil.
So it's like.
He ships everybody with everybody.
That's true.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious, guys.
Eventually she'll ship Rayla with Drem and all of them as well.
Oh, we lost Sierra.
DM can't tell us no. Quick, run
It was-
around!
Too much. It was
I love-
too much.
I love how split
Look at
everyone
me
is.
go!
Wow.
Put yourself back. I can still
Oh.
speak.
There's no rules telling us where not to go. Yippee! I fly 600 feet.
Okay, guys. Closing it in 5, 4, 3, 2. And the poll is closed. And by 1 vote, she'll be attacking Paige. You guys want chaos. That's what it is.
This is so bad for both of them. Oh no.
Melody, this is your fault.
So what's gonna happen is Rayla is going to she's kind of on the ground, kind of looking down, her face in shadow as I turn off my light here. And she'll grab the hilt of her sword as she's kind of down there. She's like, my family. You say it's in my blood. That this is who I am. Okay. And she's gonna go in. And she's just she starts off low and then jerks towards Paige, and she's going to kick a little bit of the coals from the fire at Paige before she goes in for a strike.
He sees you you say this monologue. Paige is he's got an eye glancing over towards her. He is cocking just a confused look. He's like, Rayla? Rayla?
Oh, that
And
was cocked.
You book over, you kick those calls up. He puts an arm out. He genuinely full body flinches to where you're coming from. His hand completely off of the beads at this point. He's just putting both arms up to cover himself.
Did you get a nat 20?
I did! I can't! Oh my gosh, and that's also a +7, so that's a 27 to hit.
That hits.
Paige, I'm so sorry.
Truly fantastic.
Oh, guys, chat,
If
you asked
you-
for this.
If you kill me, know there's no hard feelings between us.
Oh my
If you
god.
outright kill Paige, there is no hard feelings.
Oh my
between us.
gosh. That was really high damage.
She might.
Should she divine smite? Would she? That's the real question. Probably not.
I'm not gonna say
Probably
anything. I'm not
not.
gonna share my opinion on this subject.
How badly do you want to roll a new character, Greg?
I have no plans. If it happens, it happens, guys. If it happens, it happens. I'll do it. I'll do it.
That's 34
it.
points of damage. 34.
Oh my god.
So yeah,
She's going to just like, I guess. Hold on. Does that
You go
take
down?
Paige down?
well, it takes Paige down for sure. Yeah.
Okay, so can I say how she kind of like does it?
Yeah.
She's going to like, she'll kick some of the like coals into Paige's like face a little bit, and then she comes over and just stabs her sword right into his abdomen, and and then she's going to like hold it there for a second, and as she pulls it out, she's going to twist it.
Paige collapses to the ground. He's got this just look of raw surprise and horror. And you stab him right next to the very same scar he got in the dungeon with the Moliense seed, and he just like as he like falls over completely out. He is down.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. She's right there.
So that was more than half your hit points in one strike, because you were at full. So make a Constitution saving throw. This will determine if you get a scar.
I'ma just fail it. I'ma
Right,
just
you get a
fail
scar
it.
You're just
from
gonna
it.
fail it. Oh
I'ma just fail it.
gosh.
Wow. So you're
I
bleeding
think
out,
actually,
right? You're not dead.
yeah, no, she's right there.
Correct.
Okay,
Barely, but correct.
I guess
She was I think she was 14 damage off, killing me outright.
Wow. That's crazy.
If Castil doesn't step in, then the other guy's gonna finish you.
How much of this is Castil aware of? Like,
I mean, she didn't say it very loud, so I would assume that only
Yes.
the people up top heard what she said.
and I don't know if there is line of sight up to above.
No, I don't think.
I
you know
will
what
say,
has happened.
Kaya will shout for Paige. She'll shout his name very loudly, so you'll know that something happened to him.
Well, but
for
did
sure.
Kaya even see it though? Because
think
of
she
like,
could
See
see
a silhouette.
He's
up there.
standing
Yeah, she
right
can see
there.
silhouette.
She doesn't know
She
who
saw-
stabbed him.
You probably do. I mean, if you look at the
Maybe,
position
yeah.
of the fire, you probably getting like her entire front is lit, and you see like the back of Paige lit as she comes in and stabs, rings him through.
Yeah, she will definitely scream out his name. So, and it will be horrified. So they will know that something happened to Paige for sure.
oh my gosh,
Not
It
who
will
the
be
culprit is.
the loudest you've ever heard her.
I'm sorry, Greg. I'm sorry.
Hey,
Okay.
I
Crazy.
signed up for this.
Any
I'm
other-
contractually obligated. It is what it is. This is
Uh,
good stuff.
Emily, is that the end of your turn?
Hold on. I don't think she has extra attack yet. I think that is her turn. She doesn't. Well, actually, hold on. Because I think I have. She could cast Shield of Faith on herself. as a bonus action. And I think she will. She's gonna cast Shield of Faith on herself.
Would she, even though like all she's thinking about is attacking? Like, would she think of defense? I don't know if she would. I'm not her. But...
I don't know. That's a good question. I think in this moment she's thinking of just attacking, but she still like has like her skills. So I think she would. I think she would cast it.
But does she remember that she has spells?
Yes, because she retains all her class features.
Yeah.
Also, because she just learned about them that she didn't.
So, because she's got her shield, she technically has a 21 AC.
Wow.
With Shield of Faith.
She's a freaking beast. Throwback to when we said she'd TPK the team. Who voted she would? Where my voters at? Where are they at?
I'm not trying to TPK.
That's the end of Rayla's turn.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Paladin doing
Castil,
paladin
it's
things.
yours. Bad guy's up next.
Alright. I'm an Indomitable Strike.
Ooh!
So, what I plan to do...
Are you still a
Castil is-
boar?
He's dropping the boar.
Oh, okay.
As he comes out, he is... Because I have, I think, Shadow Touch it is?
So wait, you dropped the boar, Zilli?
Yep. So,
You're like holding on to his coat.
Shadow Touch. And what these people are going to see is a tall, looming, dark figure. Of course, still in his druid outfit, he's covered up. With a tiny little tiefling hanging onto his side as he does cause fear on all of them.
Oh.
Ooh. Wait, would that affect Zilli as well?
No, she's undead.
Oh!
That's actually crazy.
Oh my gosh! All the
amazing.
twists, I forgot.
The way it works, I can use a spell slot, so I'll use a second level spell slot, which allows me to do 2 people. If I do Indomitable Strike, I can up it to another spell slot, which gives me a 3rd person. So the 3 people in front of me are going to be, I'm going to have cause fear. And they just see this towering, looming figure that's just like, let us pass if you know what's good for you.
Okay.
That's terrifying.
And then there's a little Zilli just hanging on right over here.
Yeah.
And Zilli's hissing like.
Just like a little kitten.
So because you're using the Indomitable Strike to do the 3rd level, that will be 3 levels of exhaustion.
No, because I'm using a second level spell slot.
Okay, so you're going to use
Which
spell
is the
slot
one
and then-
level
okay.
spell, one level
Sure.
exhaustion.
Sure. Why not? I'd written it as like you didn't use your spell slots, but sure. I guess that works.
Oh.
But that
Okay,
works.
I didn't realize that.
I mean, I guess it's fine. You can do that. It's fine.
It's cool. It's fine. It's good.
It's thematic.
Alright.
Let's go.
Thematic, yeah.
Thematic. For this one, we'll say it's fine for this one. It's more like that to keep you from surviving after using crazy stuff that you should not have access to yet. That's like the point of that.
Yeah.
But
The
it's fine.
reason
We'll-
he's
we'll be
using
fine.
it now is because he is upset. He just heard Paige, someone yelling Paige, and he's not happy with any of these guys.
Okay.
So he's going the extra mile to. That's how I was reasoning it.
So one of them cannot be frightened. However, because you're using your Indomitable Strike, and that was just hecka cool, we'll say, sure, it scares him too, because why not? That'd be cool. Let's see. So it's a Wisdom saving throw.
DC is 13.
Okay, that one passes. That one passes, and this one fails. So the 2 right next to you, they aren't frightened, but ironically, the one who can't be frightened is frightened.
Ah!
And he will step aside.
Oh. Oh wait, Professor Foghorn says inspo to Castil and Rayla.
Inspiration!
Dang.
Thank you!
Yay!
And with that,
yeah.
he will proceed up the stairs.
Thank you.
Okay. 2 of them will get opportunity attacks because they were not frightened.
It wasn't the boss that was stepping aside,
That one did, but the 2 others still aren't frightened. So they're still going to attack.
but they just saw their. Okay.
Well, that's
Can
not
I-
their boss, though. He's just
Oh, I thought it
stronger
was
than
their
they are.
boss.
Keenan's the one. Keenan is the boss, and he's upstairs.
Okay.
But the weaker ones, like the great axe guy, he's the one that stepped away. The other ones just have little swords.
Also, let it be known, Keenan has no idea that Rayla is not on his side in this moment.
is true. He does not know.
He has no idea.
He looks over. He's just like, "Dang, girl, that guy seemed to know you." Holy.
And
Alright,
you just
so,
gacked
Castil, are you
him.
still running up the stairs? They might not hit you. It's an opportunity attack. It's up to you.
Can I use that audience inspiration to give them disadvantage?
You
As
can
I-
on one of them.
Okay, we'll see how it goes. I'll take one step away
Okay.
from. I guess I'm currently going through this guy,
Yeah.
so there's. We'll do them one at a time.
Okay. She's gonna attack. Oh wow, that was sad. It's fine. A 10.
That misses.
And then the second one,
This one I'll
natural
give-
20.
Okay, this one I'll give
With
disadvantage to. I was trying to say it before you said the
disadvantage?
number, but
Fine. 11.
okay. And he will walk up the stairs.
Rude. You stole my natural 20, man. It's fine.
with Zilli on his back.
Is Zilli still on him?
Yes, but this is forced movement for her, so she wouldn't be.
Okay. Sure, you guys can both get upstairs. Oh, sorry, that was the wrong one. So you guys are both on the landing now. This is not
Seeing-
gonna go well at all.
No,
You see blood.
he's going to see Rayla. He's going to step away. So that was what. I maybe have 10 feet left, or
'Cause you went, 5, 10, because you went through an enemy space. 10 up, 20. So you have 10 feet left.
okay, is that 2 squares or 1 square? Because I have
2
Zilli on
squares.
me.
1 square then, because she's. What's your strength, actually?
My strength is 8.
Yeah, that's.
So negative 1. Okay. He will then, I guess, take his 1 step a little bit away from Rayla.
Okay.
A little shocked, but he will also cast some healing word on Paige.
Okay.
Bonus action. Oh no, you do not want to do
No.
that right now.
I'm like, do I?
I mean, I'll have a round before she goes.
I either cast it now or I wait a turn. In which case, I might get downed, and then
This other guy's about to go too. So.
Yeah, this other guy's about to get got. But then again, you also just came into the space.
But does she know? Yeah, she knows.
Yeah.
Second nat 20, bro, against Castil.
That'd be wild. That would be so. Wait, how much health do you have, Castil?
Asking for a friend?
Asking for a friend.
God, TPK.
I ain't
Kai is
telling
just
ya.
watching this go down.
Lady Noir says 20 rounds equals 2.
And then it's.
Oh, 2 minutes. I thought she was saying like 2 as when everyone's dead.
Yep. Wow.
Yeah, he would do cure wounds. Or, not cure wounds.
Healing word.
Healing word.
Healing word.
Healing word. Okay.
Or can he
Paige,
do
just
Cool.
pretend
That's-
you're dead.
It's a
Bonus action.
I did a
No, he can't.
No,
Feature,
leveled
but
spell.
it's
You
for my
could use your
feature.
Indomitable Strike again and cast it.
Yeah.
I'll allow that. It's bypassing magic anyways.
Yeah, it's like
But that's if you
No.
want to take another point of
Will that give
exhaustion,
me-
which will make
You
it so
know.
you have
Yeah.
disadvantage on attack rolls and stuff.
go even further beyond plus ultra, or you can also just live. Actually, that'd be cool too.
Oh, I have my cloak of displacement.
Oh, that's true.
So they have disadvantage on me regardless. But
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You should be
Yeah,
fine.
I won't use an Indomitable Strike currently.
To be fair, that was with double damage that I hit Paige because it was a nat 20. So
Did you roll? Did you smite me?
no, I
No.
didn't. I did not.
That was just a basic
What-
hit. Double damage.
if
Would've
I
been
had-
plus 48, that would have killed me.
Yeah,
That
no.
would have been 16 average extra damage.
I
so
would have killed you. Yeah.
It is what it is.
So I'm glad I did not put the smite on.
You could have low rolled.
Your General Grievous from the second
From the Clone Wars, as she's like, murder!
General Castil. Hello there.
General Castil.
Hello there.
General
Okay, is that Castil? Is that your turn?
Yes, because I don't have anything else I can use my
Okay.
bonus action on currently.
Okay. Look whose
Bad
turn
guy's
it is.
turn.
Keaton. He's like, well done, Rayla. You're hired for sure.
Can he like? I know this is like a really selfish ask, but can we like have him roll to be like impressed, like a lot? Like he's just like, dang, wow, all right. It's just something.
I feel like he doesn't even have to roll for that. Like he is impressed. He's
Sick.
like,
Okay,
wow.
good.
she literally just killed someone I saw her celebrating with not that long ago. And he's like, yeah, well done, Rayla. Well done.
How's Rayla's honor?
+1 honor. If he survives this, +1 honor.
I don't know about that.
We'll hold off on deciding honor effects until if he finds out her madness or not.
Okay.
Yeah, Seji, it is.
He's well, 2 new people. It's kind of like I could just let her take them out. I think he's gonna take the fireball necklace
Oh,
off the ground.
is he coming over?
No, he's just gonna get the necklace and step away to the edge, and he's gonna.
Oh, attack of opportunity.
Okay, if you want to, because we had said that you weren't gonna do reactions. So do you feel like you still would?
I wouldn't be forced to do reactions.
Okay, but you're choosing to.
I think she would, because she was intending to attack him next. He was next on her radar.
Yeah, I like this
Until they
train of
came up.
logic. Yeah. No, that's totally makes sense.
Sure. Roll the hit.
So can I do it before he grabs the necklace?
Well, no, he grabs the necklace and then he steps away. That's the
Okay,
only way it
okay.
triggers.
So he grabs the necklace, and then she's just going to straight up be like, no. Actually, I think that's what she's going to do. Is she just, I realized I don't have my light on anymore. She just goes, no. And then attacks with a dirty 20.
Can she like Spartan kick him off?
No, she's not next to the edge.
Dang it!
If I was over.
That would have been hilarious.
A dirty 20.
Let's see. Where is his AC?
I'd be surprised if that
I feel
didn't
like
hit.
he has his shield up, so it hits.
Okay.
He doesn't have his shield out.
he was just like, dang, she killed him? She's on my side for sure. And that sword poking through him.
He's like, rude.
Can
What?
I roll for sanity?
Yeah.
I was watching this whole thing.
Over sanity.
Yeah, Sejigo's head snaps to him and stabs. Yeah. Okay, so she's going to smite on this one.
Can you fight if it's a reaction, not your action? 'Cause
You-
it's not an attack.
Good question.
Yes, I thought you were able to, because it's just an attack that you're doing on your reaction.
Right, but isn't Divine Smite like a bonus action or something?
No. It's just when you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, you can expend one spell slot to deal radiant damage to the target in addition to the
Okay.
weapon's damage.
Sounds
So-
good.
He's actionless. Yeah. Wow.
Okay.
Paladins, everyone. It is what it is.
Okay, so she's gonna do... But because she's got the... Okay. So hold on, I'm gonna first expend the spell slot. Then come back here.
Technically only if it hits, but yes.
But it does hit.
It did hit. We
It did
rolled.
hit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So that'll be... Okay.
Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum.
26 points of damage on that one.
He, like slice his shoulder as he's like walking away, and he's like, "What? That was rude." You said it was 26?
26 points of damage.
Okay. He looks a little hurt, scratched, and he's like, "What? That was rude."
And I'm gonna say that when he looks at her, and I would say that maybe Castil sees this, if he's like looking at Rayla, that she's almost got she's got this crazed look in her eyes that are just the fire's like reflecting off of her eyes. It almost looks like a wild animal.
Okay. And he does step away. He's like, "Ow, that was rude." That's what he does. The other guys are gonna do stuff, but Kaya, what did you roll?
So I rolled twice, one for each time, and both time I significantly passed.
Okay. It's terrifying, but you got this. Yeah, he's like, "What the crap? That was rude." Stepped away. Well, actually, if you attacked him, I think he would attack you back. He's like, "That's rude."
So he would still be next to me.
No. He has a spear. I think it has reach, doesn't it? Or does it not? The spear might not.
Yeah, spear might not. Let me look that up.
It does not have reach.
Okay,
Nope.
It's
Does not.
throwable and it's versatile, but that's it.
cool. He will use the rest of his action to actually take out his shield now, because he's like, "Wait a minute." So he has a shield. These two, they're not frightened. So this guy's gonna leave the building. These two. That guy leaves.
Lynn
leaves.
and Dem, they're booking
They're
it.
out. So, Paige, if you do survive, you have lost one honor.
'Kay.
Go tell everyone you're insane. And this guy, he's gonna go. He's frightened. Over there. These two aren't frightened, so they're gonna come upstairs. They aren't aware that Rayla's not on their team, So he's actually gonna go there, and he's gonna go there, and they're gonna wail on Castil. Where are they? Miss. The second one does a.
And they do have
14 hit.
disadvantage because of his cloak.
Oh. Okay. They both missed. One of them got a nat 1. So as they're trying to hit you, they instead lose their sword, and it like flies past you and like digs into the ground off the platform, and he's like, ooh. He kind of like goes like, haha. Peace?
Please don't hurt me.
Please don't hurt me. That's this guy in the cloak right here that lost his sword. He's like,
This is made out of a tree, right?
yeah.
Oh dang. Or it was like, I really want to use just shape earth and be like, no. Just push him down. Make the
That'd be funny. No, it's a tree. That's the end of their turns. Zilli, it's your turn. Kaya, you're up next.
So when they get up there, the first things that Zilli sees is Rayla standing over Paige with blood on her sword.
And then she attacks Keenan.
And then she attacks Keenan. Something's not right here. So Zilli just looks over at her.
Ada?
She's
Rayla does not respond. She's mad.
She doesn't even recognize you for it to have an emotional effect.
Well, on her. Can't say the same about Zilli.
let's see here.
Slight emotional impact.
I'm terrifying and traumatizing the party.
You
Yeah.
are.
It's gonna be worse in 7 days when you wake up. It's gonna be so much worse.
No, it's
I
3
thought
days.
it was 3. Yeah, it's
Because
3
it's
days.
72 hours.
No,
Oh,
it's
that's
60
right.
hours.
Or-
It's technically a little less than 3 days.
Yeah, it's 60 hours.
Semantics.
All right.
Just to wake up all Smeagol, like, what have I done?
But it's in your blood, Rayla.
It's in her blood.
So I'm actually going to cast suggestion on Rayla.
Okay.
She's and okay.
These men aren't on your side. They're going to hurt you.
So what are you suggesting her to do?
Attack the bandits. Or this caravan she's with.
So you have to technically say that. Otherwise, because you have to suggest a course
I
of
do have to
activity.
suggest it.
Mm-hmm.
So then
Wait! Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't want to cut you off. I realized I have Sentinel, Sierra, so he could not have moved away from me. Because when I attack a creature with an opportunity attack, that creature's speed becomes 0 for the rest of the turn.
Okay.
oof.
So he could not have moved away. Sorry. I'm trying to see if I was immune to charm. Or, like, not immune, but, like, resistant.
So then if it has to be a suggestion, she'll say,
They're only going to hurt you. But not if you get them first.
Okay. So I roll a charisma saving throw?
wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay. It's actually the same as my charisma saving throw. That is, 19.
I'm using my inspiration to give you disadvantage.
Ooh! Ooh!
Let's go.
Oh. That's a 17.
Dang it, she's still 16.
No.
Can I use my inspiration? No, just kidding.
A second disadvantage.
Audience inspiration to give her disadvantage.
Oh, you're gonna call an audience inspiration. Okay, guys.
We can do that. That's a thing that can happen.
So essentially, you can really only impose a disadvantage. No effect would probably go with the 17, and advantage would probably go with the 19, right?
But then if it's
Well, no,
If
because if the disadvantage choice would have you re-roll another die, then the advantage would also give them another die to roll.
Okay. Alrighty.
Because otherwise, the disadvantage would just have you take your 17. So
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how this works. Everyone's voting disadvantage. So I'm gonna call it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, since there's not a lot of time in the session. Alrighty. And the poll is over. Disadvantage won by a landslide. I will re-roll.
I believe in you. And your ability
Natural
to roll that
1.
yes,
well.
yes.
Let's go.
Now you have to attack the caravan.
Oh gosh.
okay.
As long as they are like within like the parameters of the madness, I think yeah.
Yeah.
She'll
If
always-
they're outside of the range of the madness, I would say you will then attack the other people.
Okay.
But you will attack them first if they're within range.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else, Zilli?
That's all I can do.
Okay. Kaya, it's your turn. Paige is up next.
Shoot. How does the abominable strike work?
So for the Indomitable Strike, you can cast spells at a higher level. So it's if you cast a spell like beyond your normal spell casting. So if it's 1 level spell, then it's 1 point of exhaustion. If you do a spell that is a level 2, it's 2 points of exhaustion, and so on. And anything past anything 6 or higher of a spell slot that you cast will instantly kill you.
Oh. Yay.
You're pretty much pushing beyond your bounds, and like casting magic unsafely. And then you can do like a physical one. You're not close enough to do a physical attack, so I'm assuming you're just talking about magic.
Additionally, just keep in mind that if you do get a higher level of exhaustion, there are exhaustion effects that do affect your rolls, whether giving you like disadvantage on everything or like on just certain aspects of your character, like
Yeah.
based off of the
Yeah.
level.
Like
But
level
it's
1, I currently have disadvantage on ability checks.
Mm-hmm.
Level 2, speed is halved. 3, disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. 4, your hit point maximum is halved. 5, your speed is reduced to 0. 6 is death.
Nice
I'm
quick
in
back.
a really like tricky position here because I'm not even close to anybody. Like I'm on the ground.
So you could do it. You're also on a horse who can move for you.
So you can like
You can-
move all the way to the stairs if you wanted to and get up, but
You can also snipe this guy who's over the edge if you wanted.
So is Paige still like
He's still on
bleeding out?
the ground. You have not seen him come up.
Ah,
yeah,
Great.
because probably because I guess my question is Kaya lower than the top? Because if
she's also on a horse and she's
She's
further
like-
away.
yeah, that's why I'm like, is
Right.
she higher or like?
So she's not higher than it.
So she's
She is lower, but it's not like 10 feet lower.
Yeah.
She has an angle that she can see. So when you guys are standing, I feel like she can see you guys.
But not if she can't see Paige who's on the ground.
Not Paige.
Yeah.
Paige has not come back up, so you don't see Paige.
Okay.
But you saw him go down, so you can assume he's still down.
Okay. I think I'd have her ride over to the stairs and jump off and go up the stairs. She needs to see what's going on.
Okay.
I think I'll just have her.
Easy. It doesn't use all of its movement. You can do that.
Yeah. I think I'll just have her just go to Paige and start using her healer's kit.
To stabilize him.
Yes.
Okay.
And yeah.
Yeah, he don't look too good. He's coughing up blood. He's you can tell several of his internal organs are not okay right now. You might be able to stall a little bit. That's
Yeah,
your
she
thought.
is freaking out. She's shaking a lot and nothing else. She can't really see anything else. It's just like
She's got tunnel
really
vision.
stressful.
It's
Yes.
papaya.
I'm gonna roll another sanity check, just because she's currently working on him, and
Okay.
it's even more traumatizing because she's right next to him. I got a 7.
Okay, that is a fail. And you're saying you're doing this after you use your healer's kit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, and you're keeping track of your uses of it, right?
Yeah,
'Cause
I
you-
am. I have.
Awesome.
Did I ever give any to? No, I didn't. I have 8 left now.
Awesome.
You just like pull your hands back, just covered in blood, and you're like,
I'm just like staring
oh
at.
no.
So roll
She's
a
also-
D100, and then
She's
a
also
D10.
like, did I kill him? Like, is this my fault? Like, what?
Survivor's guilt.
I agree, Seju. I think we should stop rolling sanity checks altogether. I think that.
Okay,
I
but
think
there's
it'd
a
be better
point
for
where
our
you kind of
characters'
need a
mental health.
sanity check because it's that traumatizing.
To be fair, it's sanity checks that got us into this mess.
It is.
Like, well, exclusively, actually.
It
yeah.
Completely. Oh, what'd
Okay.
you roll?
I said I wanted to roll one
I rolled
sanity
13.
check,
13.
and it paralyzed me, which caused me to roll another one.
Okay. The character retreats into his or her mind and becomes paralyzed. And if the character takes any damage, can you roll 1d10 for me, please?
Speaking of paralysis,
To
hey,
be fair, she would have done that anyways, so.
She just like pulls
It
her
lasts
hands
for 1
back.
minute. So for
What?
10 rounds.
Okay, well, she would have done that anyways. She'd be staring at her hands and just
So did
absolutely
she?
traumatized.
Did she use the healer's kit on him before
did.
or
So he's-
after?
Mm-hmm.
Before.
Before. Okay.
So it's like the fact of like doing it and then seeing her hands is like, yeah. Okay, 10 rounds. You can't do anything.
She's kind of out of this battle.
Yeah, the next 10
Yep.
rounds.
And Paige is at 0 hit points.
He's at
I am
0.
stabilized. For my turn, I cough up blood and start wheezing. That's my turn.
Okay. That's Kaya's turn. Paige, you're stabilized. You're at 0, so that's your turn. Rayla, your turn.
Let's go. She's going to attack the Keenan.
Keenan, all right. Roll the hit.
Ooh, that is a what's math? 23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. So she will do
Not the blood reminding Kaya of her parents.
You rolled a 23, right?
Yikes.
yeah, it was a 23.
Yeah.
And that's going to be 19 points of damage.
19.
Yeah.
Okay. getting too late to do math in my head.
As she's literally just striking.
Do it, Rayla. Complete your quest to join the Oathbreaker subclass. Do it.
And your
Kill him.
journey towards the dark side will be complete.
Okay.
Strike him.
He's looking a little more hurt, but he's definitely not struggling. He's good. Okay. Anything else for your turn?
After 2 big hits, Rayla is chilling. She is ignoring everything else other than attacking these guys, so she can't do anything else. So that's her turn. She hit. She bonked a boy. Bonk.
Okay. Cool. Castil, your turn. Bad guy's up next.
One sec.
A lesser
Okay.
restoration, I have to look at the madness stuff to know if that would actually help.
Okay, if not, maybe a greater restoration?
Hmm. Lesser restoration can rid a character of short-term madness, yes.
Okay. Good, because if not, I was going to sacrifice Castil.
Well, Rayla's currently charmed to only attack the bandits if they're in her vicinity.
Yes, but I greater restoration would have affected a charm or petrified target, curse, including target's attunement to a cursed magic item. So I thought maybe that would have to be used for madness.
I see.
In which case, he would go up to 6 exhaustion.
No!
So who are you going to use it on? Are you going to use it on Rayla, or are you going to use it on
No,
Kaya?
but he can use lesser restoration though.
Yeah, that's
I
what I'm
can
saying.
use-
The lesser
yes.
restoration. Who's
Oh.
he using it on?
He's going to use it on Rayla.
Okay.
Do you have to roll the hit on that?
No, because it's another indomitable strike.
Oh, you're going to use it as an instant hit?
Because I don't have it prepared.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I mean, is it a touch spell?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's if
It
it's
is touch.
So
If
you will
it's-
still have to like roll
because
I
you're
didn't think about
using.
this.
But it's indomitable strike, which you said automatically hits.
Physical
Only if you're
attack.
using the physical attack.
Like the
thing.
physical indomitable strike. If you want to double up on it so it uses 2 exhaustion, I will say yes. Because it
Alright.
automatically hits, and then you're using this indomitable strike for the spell. They're like 2 separate ones.
Okay.
Oh my
Then yes.
gosh.
All right, you're doing 2 points of exhaustion. You automatically hit her with lesser restoration. Rayla, you are feeling this rage and desire to attack all of these people. And suddenly, everything from your past hits you like a hammer.
Oh
because
wait.
it also cures long-term madness.
Oh my gosh.
So you have all your memories back, just hit you like a hammer. You remember everything you've done in the last few hours, and you no longer have this crushing desire to attack people. However, you are still charmed, unless restoration cures charms, to
It
attack.
doesn't.
So you still have to like attack the bandits while you're having all of this hit you.
Okay.
Okay.
I have to double check exhaustion.
Rolls another sanity check.
Actually, yeah.
No, no, don't do that one. Don't do that
No,
one.
no, no. I'm going to
Roll
say this one
sanity.
gets cured
Ah.
by the restoration.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
this
like,
one's
you
cured by
forget
the
it.
restoration.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
I mean, you can roll to see if it's in that one.
Good roll to see if you lose sanity.
Yeah, I'll roll to see if I lose sanity. That's a 9. Minus
You don't
1.
lose sanity.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's automatically healed.
Yep.
Just know that she is traumatized right now.
So he's going to go up to Rayla. Basically, how this works out, he grabs her shoulder and says, "Just like, stop harming your friends." And that's when he casts it.
Oh my gosh.
This is amazing. Okay. That's great. Anything else for your turn?
I guess you'll walk over in front of Kai. Or... No, because he's still protecting Rayla. But Rayla's on his back. Or
You mean Zilli?
Zilli's on his back. So he will... There's not enough space. He would have tried to get us all in one spot, but... He will... I guess sit there?
Okay. So, with Rayla's memories hitting her like a sledgehammer, everything coming back, this reckless rage within her subdued, and called back to the fact that she is hurting her friends. Paige, no longer bleeding out, but still in critical condition, while Kaya is paralyzed at everything that has happened, and the fact that she doesn't know if what she's done has helped Paige or not. We are going to end the session here, and we will begin next week on the bad guy's turn. Wow.
Oh my
Hey.
gosh.
Session 17, y'all. It is
Wow.
what it is.
I was
What a
ready to send
session,
Castil down the river if this is what it took, but glad it didn't.
What a session.
Wow.
What a
Wow.
session.
Completely unsurprised. Not how I thought it was going to go down. But thank you guys. This was so much fun. And thank you, audience, for playing a part in everything and letting us know how you thought things were going to go down. If you liked this, please leave a comment, like the video, follow us. And we cannot wait to have you all join us again next Friday at 6:30 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time to continue this battle and the fallout that is inevitably going to come.
Oh no.
Wow. Thank you guys so much. We're going to go to an outro and have a great night and the rest of your week. Love you, Thornlings.
Yeah, love you guys.